Hello, everybody. It's really nice that you all decided to come out. It is Chad's 1 year of being online, and it has been an amazing journey to be able to see him do all that. As you can tell, I dressed in theme for him for all of you, so that way we could have a little bit of fun tonight. So I just want to thank you all again for coming by and thank you for supporting his dream and everything. It means a lot to me as well as him. So thank you.
This thing is shit. Look at this. That thing is crap.
I had to. I'm sorry. Happy 1 year mega Chad, awesome, super spectacular anniversary to everyone hanging out. And I'm just gonna do that once because those get annoying. But I really don't have any kind of I'm gonna take this off. I really don't have any kind of agenda for tonight. I just wanted to celebrate with some cool people. All of you in the chat. I see you all. Thank you all. I'm gonna get to you here in a second, but I just want to hang out, talk with some fun people, and give away a bunch of cool stuff because you guys are the ones that make this fun. And speaking of people who make this fun, the first guy that I got to bring in, he's my brother. He is such a good friend. And I got to say, like, really spending time with this dude on YouTube is what really helped me kind of cut my teeth. And I got to bring this guy in first. So all the way from the great white north of Canada, my kind Canadian buddy from Jay Bartlett. It's Jay Bartlett. What's up, dude?
Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Hey, happy 1 year. I was thinking it's only been a year. I honestly can't think of a time when you weren't on YouTube. I also want to say before we get the party started, I love you, dude. You're a good friend. Congratulations. And your growth over the first year is very impressive. So congrats. Everyone in the chat. Let's hear it for Chad, man, right now. That's awesome. All right. Good stuff.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. And eeny, meeny, miny, mo. He didn't think he'd be able to make it, but he made it. And man, this guy, he's just him and one other dude, they're like the progenitors. They're like number one when it comes to G.I. Joe YouTubers. And what else can you say? But all the way from Hooded Cobra Commander Land, it's Brian. What's up?
Yoo-hoo!
I was just continuing the applause.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm primordial or whatever that word was that you used. I'm the dang paterfamilias. It's an honor to be here. Thank you for inviting me. I really wanted to make it. I wasn't sure that I could, but I'm really glad to be here. Congratulations on a year. Well done. And Jay is exactly right. Your rise has been meteoric.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I don't know what that word means, but it sounds good. I heard somebody say it once.
Yeah, right. Meteoric, you would think it's down, not up, but whatever. It means fast. But that being said, I I'm glad you came because you're in the freaking 1 year anniversary intro. How weird would that be? Right?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That would have been my appearance, though. So you could
that would have been it.
At least
I'd been like,
he was there. You know,
Brian was here. He was here for like that long, and you saw him. Speaking of G.I. Joe YouTubers who have been around for a long time, all the way from What's on Joe Mind, the smooth vocal sounds of Mike Irizarry. What's up, Mike?
Not too much. I mean, congratulations on getting the 4th most popular host of What's on Joe Mind.
No.
It's legitimately, it's 4th, right?
Is it though?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
you're the one. You're the one I invited. So
look, I'm number 4 with a bullet, man. People like Mark because Mark used to work on G.I. Joe, and people like Joe Colton because she's this famous cosplayer, and people like my brother because he's kind of the classic underdog. I mean, shoot, I might be 5th if you count Phil Donnelly.
Look, I love your dulcet tones. I could listen to you all day long. And
I'm a damn delight as well.
Mark talked shit about that supersonic fighter Apache. So he and we got.
Look, man.
Yeah.
That supersonic fighter Apache. That's no good.
I don't know. No good. This is one of those items. Speaking of being supersonic, all the way from the home of 3djoes.com and the meteoric rise, Brian. See, I used it. Of Operation Recall, it is none other than Mr. Carson Mattek.
Hi, look at this guy.
Hey, Carson's here. What are you
doing?
Man,
happy birthday. I can't believe you're only 1 year old, man.
I am. I'm a big boy.
Oh, amazing. No, I see you. You're so productive. Like, obviously, I subscribe to you and I see your videos popping up all the time. And you're in, like, my Facebook video feeds. You're just, like, so tech savvy with this stuff, man. I just really applaud the effort. And, dude, it just helps that you're a really genuinely nice guy. Meeting you in person at Joe Fest last year was like, yeah, that Chad dude's cool. I could hang out with him.
Well, I really appreciate that, Carson. I really
man. Do. Congratulations. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. And thank you.
It's definitely on the way down. So I don't.
Yes, right.
I don't want to be meteoric when it comes to recall.
Yeah, meteoric rise is kind of like a double negative, right?
Yeah. And I'm with Irizarry. I'm with Irizarry, and I believe Mark on the Apache. It is way under scale for a real American hero. It was totally.
Anyway, Carson had to go.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Meteoric falls as you make a big.
I know.
It's also got screws visible down one whole side of it, and they didn't do that in a real American hero. They worked harder to hide that kind of stuff, you know? So I've got some beef with it, but
all right. Fair enough. Let's see. All the way from New York, we got our good buddy, Joe Ricondo. What's up, Joe?
Evening, everyone.
Hey,
Joe.
Hey, yo, Joe. How you doing?
Happy anniversary, sir, and thanks for having me on.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out. And let's see, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's his first time on my channel. Aaron from Payne's Toy Center.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Come on, let's hear it.
Well, since I'm talking right now, I just want to say thank you and your wife for your service, Chad.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm just here for the violence and the retirement, man, but I appreciate it.
The retirement can't be beat, that's for sure.
Whoa.
I'm in it, man. I'm coasting right now.
My brother just hit 20. I'm like, what are you going for? He's like 25. I'm like, all right. Suit yourself.
So I'm at 21 and a half right now. My anniversary is November. So I'm about 21 years and 6 months right now, and my retirement meeting with HRO, which is Human Resource Office at above my like regimental level, is on the 16th of June.
Oh wow! So you're starting to talk about this thing.
Oh yeah.
Wow. That YouTube stuff's really taking off.
I'll be done by Christmas.
Yeah, keep it going, brother.
Yeah, I'll be done by then. And 2 more people, first time on my channel. I've hung out with both of them on their channels, and that is Chronically Online. What's up, dude?
All right.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Chad, happy 1 year anniversary, man. You know you're a good guy based on the intros your friends give you. So congratulations to you. I know we're new friends, but I feel like we're fast friends.
Yeah.
I feel like
I really appreciate that.
That's
So
the best
I
kind
hung
of
out on
friend.
Chronically Online's channel. We did like a recorded thing, and we had a really good time. We talked for hours, so it was really cool.
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see that.
Yeah, comes
Hopefully
out
you
June,
edited some stuff.
Yeah, it comes out June 7th. So anyone that wants to know more about Chad, no shameless plug, but head over there. We can you can learn about him.
I'll tell you, it was difficult because one thing I've never liked doing is talking about myself. I like to hang out with people that I have similar interests with and talk to them, right? So like I was on the other side of it. Yeah, also with Brian, right? When I did my Cobra Convergence 7, and I was like, I like stuff. You know, it was a little painful. Another good buddy whose channel is super awesome. I got to hang out with this dude live while he unboxed a Star Wars haul that he bought, and it was 15 of the final 17 Star Wars figures, and he just kept pulling out gem after gem after gem, and I lost my mind. It's Drew G. What's up, Drew?
Cobra! Hey, Cobra Commander!
I
love it.
What's up? I couldn't even see out of it anymore. It was so foggy in there.
Wow. Commander's not a blue alien. He's just a man. There you go.
Is that the one from GameStop, Drew?
I think so. Yes.
Okay,
yes,
cool.
was.
Just checking.
I
Look
think.
good.
Yes.
Look good.
To see on that monitor
How
right
are you guys doing?
Nothing to see.
Yeah.
We're doing good.
Awesome. Glad to be on. Happy anniversary.
Thanks, brother. I got one more dude to bring in, and hopefully my internet doesn't explode, right? But this guy, he's known to all of us. He is always around. He's a super awesome dude. He's always enjoyable, and his face is probably going to get stuck like that. So, without further ado, Hans Joe.
Hey,
Yo.
it's this guy.
Here to congratulate you on your expeditious ascent to the zenith of YouTube G.I. Joe fame. That's what we're here for. Congratulations, Chad, to 1 year and many more.
Thank you, my friend. It'll be nice to finally see you at Joe Fest pretty soon.
It's true. I think it's like 14 days.
Yep. Less than that, man.
Oh.
Less
How
than
many
that.
of you are going to be there?
Hey, show of hands. Show of hands.
Most of us.
I'll
All
be
right.
there in
I'd
spirit.
say half. Over half. Cool.
Awesome. Well, I hope to meet you all.
You guys
in
come
the
see me
freaking
in the
private
AV
chat.
panel room, okay? I'm going to be stuck there most of the
Man,
weekend.
I thought they said they were going to get help for that.
No. Ed is giving me help this year, but I'm bringing the gear and I'm setting it up, and so I've got to make sure they're trained on it. And once they're trained on it, I'm going to walk away a little bit, and so that'll be an improvement.
Show of hands on who believes that.
Yeah, I'm going to walk away. Watch me.
Last year, I only had a chance to talk to you like as you were walking out at the end of the show. That's the only chance I had to snag you. You were a little bit busy, so hopefully you'll have a little more time this year.
No, Ed definitely told me he's got somebody for me, so it should be much better. And I'm telling you, man, when shows come and go like that, and we only get them once a year, like I was a little, full of regret at the end of the show last year that I didn't really get to walk the show floor and see everybody that didn't happen to come to a panel. So I'm going to try to switch it up this year for sure.
Very cool. Very cool. I gotta get down to some housekeeping, kids. So
Do it.
Zazel from Sergeant Slaughter's Slaughterhouse sends a $5
right.
super chat. Thank you so much.
All
It says,
right.
happy anniversary. Your shows are top-notch entertainment. Your friendship is sincerely valued. Thank you and congratulations. See you soon. So thank you very much, Zazel. I really
That's
appreciate
awesome.
it. And then our good friend Will says, sends $5. Thank you, Will. Says, congratulations on the anniversary, brother. Show is always amazing and always felt welcome. Hope there's many more years to come. I appreciate that, good sir. Thank you so much. And then David Roberts sends $5 and a Yojo. So Yojo to you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Such generous people. I just wanted to hang out, but thank you guys so much. And then Retro Roamers, who's always awesome, says happy holidays. Thanks to my family who served, all others that have served and currently serving. Congrats to Chad on 1 year, and thank you. Thank you very much, Retro Roamers. Very awesome dude. And then here, Jay, our good friend Brandon.
Oh, it's our good buddy Santa Brandon.
Oh, I know, man. Thank you so much.
He's
so
such a great supporter of our channels, and
he is.
we got to hang out. I got to hang out with him a few weeks ago. He's such a great dude.
I know. That's all right, because when I come up there to Canada before Christmas,
buddy.
we're all gonna hang out. So.
Yeah,
very generous of you to accept Canadian dollars too.
Yeah, why not? Shush.
That's awesome.
So Brandon says, happy mother loving anniversary. Thanks so much. Thanks for so much great content. Reading, right? You know, I basically don't even watch cable type programs anymore. It's content creators like you and Jay that keep it real. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thanks, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, we've all talked about that. I'm really just a watcher of YouTube these days. It's kind of all I do. So
likewise.
Anywho, Jay, what's new with you, dude? I'm gonna go around the room. What's new, Jay?
Oh man, I've just been streaming like a madman, hoping to do it full time very soon, man. Having a great time. Most of you guys I see on my streams daily, so I want to thank you guys too. But GI Joe wise, I've been really obsessed with Maverick lately. So obsessed that I have like 14 or 15 Maverick figures. Now I was only usually that way with Falcon and Storm Shadow V2. But Maverick I become obsessed with him. I don't know why. I think I'm the only one on the planet Earth that likes Battle Force 2000. But I've become obsessed with every single time I find a Maverick figure, I have to buy it. It's the damn helmet. I love the helmet so much.
Oh yeah.
That's what's new with me. That's what's new with me.
Very cool. Very cool. Brian, what's new in Hooded Cobra Commander Land?
My cholesterol's a little high. Thank you for asking. Zazel, Sergeant Slaughterhouse, was in the chat earlier. He helped me out with a review of Sergeant Slaughter version 4. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, Zazel. That was really cool. Awesome. I was supposed to have a new video out today, but stuff happened, so I don't. But I'm working on it. And also, as mentioned, Joe Fest is coming up really soon now, and there are many things to do before that. So I may be bald. I may lose all of my hair by the time we get there. So yeah, see, you know how it is. But other than that, doing pretty well. Just trying to get the video thing done. But and thanks for having me here. Also, I don't hate Battle Force 2000. I think they're mostly rather nice figures.
Oh, good. Well, there's two of them. That makes two of us. It's you and me, Brian, against the world. So there you go.
I don't necessarily think they mesh with the rest of GI Joe perfectly, but the figures themselves are quite nice. So there, I said something nice. That's the last thing. That's the last nice thing I will say this evening.
Fair.
Yeah,
all right.
I'll jump in for a second and say that I love Blaster. I thought Blaster's little mask that plugs in with the two pegs was brilliant, and it made me look poorly on what had come before, like Blowtorch and Ripcord. If we could have had masks like that on Ripcord, Blowtorch would have been massive upgrades. So there's things about Battle Force 2000 that I really like, but I think to Brian's point, they just didn't mesh well with everything that had come before, and they definitely felt like a step away from the Real American Hero visual aesthetic. But as I started to research them and discover like that was Mark Pennington's first major contributions, and you were going from Ron Rudat, who did it for 5+ years, and to the new guy, it makes total sense why it would be a visual diversion. Like those shoulder pads that go up into the points, which Maverick has, that was like a whole new visual language that we just hadn't seen before. And I just didn't love it. But there's things that like Dodger, I think, is an awesome figure. And like I said, Blaster's mask was a huge improvement. Yeah. There's some good stuff in there. I think the main disappointment with Battle Force 2000 is the vehicles. The 2-in-1 and then combining to do the Future Fortress, total fail. I don't think
they were kind of one of the first to do the whole build a figure. They did a build a base. So
they did a build a base.
Credit for that.
Well, and Guy Cassidy, the vehicle designer, he designed all 6 vehicles. He said he had pitched it with this one piece that they would combine into, and that marketing couldn't figure out how to sell that one piece. And so you start to understand maybe why that failed on that promise. You know,
it's not a terrible idea. You know, it's an idea that could work if executed well.
Correct.
I don't think it's a bad idea. It's just as we got it though, it's just a bunch of pieces that sort of fit around each other to make a base. And
they touch. They don't click. They don't press together. There's no attachment. They just touch. You just put them together. Look, I've got a base. It's a dinosaur in a coffee cup. Look at it. It's like, that's not a base.
Mike, what's going on with you?
I kind of like being up here in the logo corner because it feels like I'm the Muppeteer for the got a Chad puppet, you know.
Yep.
Anyways, but no, not too much. We recently passed the 12th anniversary of What's on Joe Mind.
Yes, you did
a month ago.
Woo!
That you want to talk about feeling like you never were gone? Oh my God. I can't even think about what I did before What's on Joe Mind was on. I mean, and I guess 15 Mavericks is kind of a lot. I just got number 80 on that list there.
Oh, Beachhead, nice. Well, I mean, that's a good figure though, right? So that's acceptable. Yeah, mine's a little shameful.
I'll put a buff on him in your memory there, Jay. I'll get a.
I have that his tank obsession.
Thank you.
So
thank you.
At least Beachhead and Maverick take up less space.
True.
If I could get rid of most of my his tanks, I'd have way more room for other vehicles.
How many his tanks are you up to now?
47.
Wow.
Good job.
I got a few of those. I got 10 or 12 of them. I'd have to go back and count again, but 40.
Yeah, but I customized them into. I made like a desert one, and I made like a woodland one, and I made like a one that looks like a Cobra Mamba, and then I made a Battle Android Trooper one. So like,
I'm not
Crimson Guard one.
So
all I can say is it's a good thing that you don't collect classified scale. You'd need a bigger room here in a little bit.
Oh, he said the C word on Chad's channel. Here we go.
I just said it's a good thing he doesn't collect it. I'm not encouraging it.
Burn him anyway.
Hey, it's all good if that's your thing, but I wouldn't have the money to afford 47 of those.
Truth. Yeah.
Chronically, how about you? What have you been up to? What's going on? What's new? How you doing?
Well, it's been 1 week since my last Hasbro purchase. No, I'm kidding.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
It's kind of the right place for that. So that's
No, I've been working on this video that first produced video. I've largely just been doing streams to get the channel started, mostly because I've had people that were nice enough to want to come on.
Hell yeah.
So hopefully that'll be out by the end of the week.
Nice.
Yeah, other than that, just been plugging away at that.
Yeah, man. Well, I love your stuff so far. You know, that's why I wanted to invite you on and hang out with you and have you show some
really
helmet time.
Yeah, appreciate you having me, man. Thanks again.
It's not FaceTime, get it? Yeah. Hey, Aaron, what's new with Payne's Toy Samples? What's going on in your neck of the woods, man?
Well, I mean, I do my show every Friday. I do a toy therapy. We kind of talk about our love of toys and what we should be doing, and kind of do a one-on-one with people and about how their collections are important to them. So it's kind of something different. And obviously, I do customs.
Ooh, that's nice.
Naugahyde?
Yeah.
So great.
And then gonna be doing a photo shoot with him tomorrow.
Very cool.
But yeah, I do a little bit of everything, actually. Sadly, kind of everywhere and nowhere at once.
Yeah. But either way, it's cool, man. I love your stuff. So thank you for coming on. I know this is the first time you came on my channel, but I definitely wanted to get you on board.
At some point, I'll pull you into my world.
I'm always around, brother. You know,
I know.
I know. All I got to do is reach out. Joe, wait one. We got another super chat from Big Bacon, a.k.a. Patrick himself, also a veteran, says 1 year down, many more to go. Congratulations. Thank you, Patrick. I greatly appreciate that, my friend. I'm going to get to the regular chat here in a second. I promise. Joe,
yes,
how
sir.
you doing?
Good, man. Good.
What's new?
Well, prepping for Joe Fest, watching all your guys' content every day keeps me entertained. I've been hitting up flea markets like I do this time of year. Been finding some good stuff, and just getting ready to make that trip down to Georgia. It's about a 15-hour drive for me. Not too bad. I drive for a living, so I'll make it down there probably one pass.
You know where I'm driving from, right?
Yep, I know exactly where you're driving from.
Joe can make that trip one pass and 2 Gatorade bottles.
Gross.
I'm not that savage. I'm really not.
You got to stop for gas. All right, so Joe, are you a 18-wheeler driver? What do you drive?
No, I drive actually a garbage truck.
Okay. So you're just doing like community neighborhood kind of stuff. You're not doing long road trips.
No long hauls.
Okay.
I think my longest...
But you can still do 14 hours in a car, no problem.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Hasbro makes drivable trucks.
What's that?
Said Hasbro makes drivable trucks.
That's good. That's good.
Jay knows that drive, huh, Carson? He came down and visited you.
Yeah, you guys did that one big burst too, didn't you? Wasn't that
we did. We
did. So I was so humbled by that, man. You guys really touched me with that. You and Jay making that effort.
Carson was like, okay, it's 3 a.m. You guys got to go. But I'm like, just one more look at the Toys R Us. No, you got to go. You got to go.
Get out.
I mean, you guys got in at like, I think it was like 6 at night, right? And then, or something like that. And then we just filmed the whole evening. It was amazing. I had a great time with you guys. I couldn't believe you had that much energy after being in the car for that long.
It was fun, man. It was a pleasure meeting you, and you're a great dude. So it was easy. It was an easy shoot. What can I say?
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey Jay, when you guys drove around for Nintendo Quest, like you had a lot of windshield time on that show, right?
With the drives?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, more the tour. The tour we went to LA, Vegas, like Texas, Ohio. Yeah, we went everywhere. So car rides are no problem for me. It's no big deal.
Yeah. I love it. Plus I'm desperately afraid of flying, so I'm all about the car. I love it.
I hear you, dude. I do.
That's too much time spent in the artillery, Chad. That's what that is.
It's something about I understand the physics of flying, and I understand like there's a thing called a glide slope path, and you could lose power and you can still glide in, and I get all that. But you put me in this cylindrical lawn dart thing with all these other people, and they're like all wearing sweats and they have their shoes off, and there's a screaming kid, and you got to stand in line like cattle, and where the hell's my luggage, and the whole thing. Like last year, the Mam and I flew to Joe Fest, right? It's the first time I flew, and I was like, I don't want to do it. And this woman took one of our pieces of luggage, the one that had our finest costumes, and she was like taking it away in Atlanta, and I'm like, hey, that's not your luggage. And she's like, well, what do you mean? And I'm like, give me that.
I'm
then
Chad,
there's the whole, crashing.
I'm the same way, man. 6'3", 210, 215 pounds, man. I'm not comfortable on retail. I won't spend the money on first class. I sit in the back with everybody else. It's packed. It's uncomfortable. It's germy. It's just, I hate flying too, man. I do it when I have to, but I go up to Rochester about every 4 to 6 weeks. I got family up there. And I go see Bill Merkline in Connecticut, or the Rudats in Massachusetts, or the Bizigians in Rhode Island, or whatever. Like, I'm all over the place. Or I go down to Florida. I just visited Mark Pennington in Florida, or I visited Vinny DeLevia in Chicago. I drove all those. I would much rather have my car. And if it's a shoot, I need my video gear anyway. So I'm dragging that stuff around. And you could ship it through their airlines. And I've got, the big rifle cases like that one over here. You can see one rifle case. Those are all video gear. So I could definitely pay, and like the AV equipment baggage is only $50 per package if you show them a little ID that looks like you work for a TV station. Pro tip to anybody out there that travels with video gear: make a pass that looks like you work for a TV station, and it's $50 per luggage. No weight limit. So good stuff. But you need to really be a video person, which I am. So anyway, I cannot stand flying. I would rather spend 12 hours in my car with my stuff, stop for the bathroom when I want to, stop to eat when I want to, than fly 3 or 4 hours in a plane. I'd rather do 12 hours in the car.
Yeah. It's like National Lampoon's. It's like, oh, it's the world's largest ball of yarn. Let's go. You just pull over, whatever.
Yep.
But what's new with you, Carson? You've been a super busy dude.
I have been. So I've felt the responsibility to the backers of the hardcover to be as close to 100% focused on that as possible, and I have been. So for like the last year, I've never worked harder on anything client related or GI Joe related, 3D Joe's related, anything. I don't think I've ever had more focused, more dedicated time than I did to that book. And so it's 712 pages now, man. I'm done. That's the final answer. I'm not adding more pages. Shout out to Chad Huckle, who's done probably half the work with me. He does all the image restoration. I do the writing and I do the layouts and I do some of the image restoration. And he's like laser focused on image restoration, as well as some design considerations. He went through and revised quite a few things. So we've just been hitting that book hard, man. It's, the sum total of like 11 years worth of archiving, 8 years worth of working specifically on the books, and I'd say a year worth of full-time just writing and layouts for me. So I'm super excited to show that to everybody. I hope to have the full 712 page preview at Joe Fest. So y'all come see me and you will see it.
That's great, dude.
Oh,
congrats.
Yeah, it'll be
Thank
even
you.
heavier than last year. Would you say it in your last video, 19 pounds?
It's like 19.6 pounds, but that's the dummy book that doesn't have the ink on it. So once you put ink on 712 pages, it's going to be over 20 pounds. But I went to the post office, I showed them the product, and they said, you know, without equivocation that I can ship it through media mail since there's no advertising in it. And so I can get everybody a much lower shipping rate. I've always shipped priority because I want it to happen fast, but I think everybody else will appreciate it costing less than $20 to get to California instead of like a poster tube to California now is like $36.
What?
Yeah.
And that poster tubes, those poster tubes are like 5 pounds, 11 ounces, right? That's not even close to 20 pounds. So I just can't imagine what it would have been to ship priority, and I'm not going to imagine it. I'm going to ship it media mail and save everybody some money. So yeah, the book's been the main thing. And then of course, Ron and Kirk and Mark and Doug Hart is getting ready to get plugged in. Ed Morrill is getting ready to get plugged in on packaging. Bill Merkline and Mike Good are plugged in on sculpting. Operation Recall, man, we're firing on all cylinders. We've got a team of, I think, 8 people actively working on that right now.
Yeah.
So
wow. I know Pendragon's here because I saw him in the live comments, and I just saw your post about Cadaver.
Now we've shared the sculpt for that. I've shared the 3D printed accessories. Yeah. Mark II Design is doing the 3D modeling based very closely off of Mark Pennington and Ron Rudat's accessory sculpt sheets, which show it from the different angles. So he's literally importing those drawings into Autodesk Fusion 360 and modeling them to scale, like with the way that the guys designed it. So it's a very true to what their intention was design. And then from there, we'll start modifying it a little bit. And I'm doing the prototyping, the rapid prototyping at the house of the bucks that the sculptors sculpt on and all the 3D accessories. So I'm living the dream right now, man. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be in the poorhouse 2 years from now, or if I'm going to be like wealthy 2 years from now. I don't really care because I'm doing what I am 100% passionate about doing right now. And I can't say that I've ever lived like that, except from 6th grade to 12th grade when I drew comic books, because all I wanted to do was draw comic books. And boy, I drew comics. I drew 6 full-length comic books from 6th grade to 12th grade. And that's the last time I felt like I feel now professionally, where I'm just doing what I want to do and doing it hard.
That's awesome.
It's
yeah, that's
tough,
awesome.
brother.
Yeah, I mean, you're freaking living it, man. You're really living it.
I just hope it works out for me because I don't want to, like, you know, I want to be able to provide for my daughter. So that's the only thing in the back of my head. It's like, because I have been letting the video and animation business dry up a little bit. I'm still taking the work and passing it through to freelancers, but it's a little nerve-wracking when you're not laser focused on what you know is profitable and you're laser focused on something you don't know will be profitable, but you just freaking love it and you just kind of have to do it. It's very much a gamble, but I'm having a blast doing it, man.
Right.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Carson,
speaking of,
count on the poorhouse and be pleasantly surprised by everything over.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily 21, 22 years of working in the video and animation business has set me up for this. I have a little bit of cushion. You know what I mean?
So real comfortable with that refrigerator box, my friend. No, you're doing awesome. Like it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Everybody knows who you are. Everybody backs you.
I think the quality of the products, as long as we keep the quality of the products high, which we will, I think we should do all right. So,
if you need a place to live, man, I'll just throw a blow-up mattress in here and it's all yours.
That's a sweet room, man. I'd love to check it out.
Put a German flag.
If I may, really, really fast here, I just want to. I think I speak for all of us when I say, Carson, thank you for everything that you've contributed to the G.I. Joe community and that you continue to do. Yes. Chad and I especially, we use your images almost every Friday night for Versus, dude. So thank you. Thank you.
I love seeing the different lives that it takes on. Like, obviously, my whole mission starting 3D Joe's in 2012 was Yo Joe was already there. I went to design school and I'm a design snob and I wanted to photograph everything myself and edit everything myself and do a higher a more consistent, higher quality bar for assets, right? But I didn't ever set out to document to the level of detail that Yojo did with all the figure molds and that kind of stuff. So I felt like there would be a place for both of us, and there is. But it was kind of prescient, with what happened with Yojo getting bought out and kind of frozen, that I've been very lucky that the community has accepted me. And, I think there was some resistance at first, like, why do we need another archive? And now it's like, well, thank God there's another archive. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I love it when people come to me. Thank you to anybody and everybody that comes to me that's a YouTuber or whatever and says, hey, do you mind if I use your images for a video? I'm like, absolutely not. Have fun. Thank you for asking. Because there's people like Swiper Diaper Island, that don't give credit to anybody. And it annoys the living out of me, because all you have to do is ask, man. I don't ask anybody for a nickel. I don't want anything. What I want is like a little 3D Joe's bug in the corner or credit at the end, so they know where to go find the rest of the good stuff. But I don't want anything. Just ask, man. And so I'm just grateful for all of you guys that, take the time, reach out and ask.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for saying that, Jay. And I I have to piggyback off that. Carson, if it wasn't for you and all that stuff, man, like I wouldn't be able to do Neon at Night at all.
Well, like I said, man, it's awesome to see like the different lives that it takes on, what you guys do with it and the discussion that it generates. I love it, man. It's all for the love of, we love the same stuff, So my gift or whatever has been, graphic design and archiving. Y'all's gift is insight and talking, research and camaraderie and that kind of thing. And you guys have seen 3D Joe's YouTube channel. I use it more as like an archiving receptacle, and then I embed the links on 3D Joe's. And I love what y'all do, man. I love putting y'all on the background. It feels like I'm hanging out with like, good natured friends with similar interests, man. So you guys are, doing good stuff with it. Brian, man, Hooded Cobra Commander, boy, you do some deep dives on stuff, and I learned things that, you go way deeper on it than I ever could with like one page on 3D Joe's for a certain product, So I respect what everybody brings to the table, man.
The archiving that you've done has been invaluable, and I can't overstate how important it has been. So if I can just echo what everyone has said, you've been a good community citizen, but also what you've done, what you've actually brought to the table with the people that you've talked to, the interviews, the all the things that you have gathered yourself. That has meant a lot. We have a lot archived in G.I. Joe that I think a lot of other fans of other toy lines would be jealous of.
I agree with that.
We have the people doing the legwork and caring enough about gathering all this stuff, and you're a huge part of that. So I will echo the big thank you.
Thank you. I think what's really cool about the G.I. Joe universe, the community, is that when people come into the hobby, like I did in 2007, you kind of you survey the scene and you figure out what everybody's doing, where everybody's putting their efforts. And then if you find an open opportunity or a lane that nobody's pursuing yet, the community will embrace you for pursuing whatever that lane is, right? So for me, it was, documenting the toys with 360 photography. That's why it's called 3D Joe's. That's why I started it. I backed a Kickstarter, and that 360 photography came through a Kickstarter. So that was 2012. But when I got done with the toys, I was like, okay, what hasn't been done yet, or hasn't been done to the level of detail that I would like to see it done? And that was creator profiles. I want to take the people that made this stuff that we love decades later and give them a proper, like, blow it all out, man. Show their whole career on one page. Not their whole career, but everything related to the G.I. Joe stuff, certainly. And I think, honestly, that vision or that mission will carry me for many years to come, because there's so many more people that I need to talk to that deserve to have that kind of coverage. And so that's kind of my lane that I see myself in right now in the community, since I've already documented 82 to 94 of the toys. But that'll be a separate podcast. We could talk about what do I envision doing next.
Love it. Drew, unmute your mic.
I got to go after him?
Oh, stop.
I'm sorry, dude. That's how it goes.
Not much. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm here.
Besides painting a new deck we have built on their house the last couple of days.
Yeah.
I was watching Retroblasting and Analog Toys do their stream today, and I'm sitting here cutting action points off these boxes and crying and tears and blood over this thing because I have to cut my boxes, and I don't like cutting my boxes.
All right, so Drew, I saw the tease for that. What's the announcement? What are we getting with our action points?
I'm not sure.
We don't know yet?
You'll have to ask Laser Pants.
He did a tease with like a Hawaiian shirt, so I'm thinking it's Desert Rat on Vacation.
Gotcha. And do we have to bring those to Joe Fest?
Yeah, well, I think I have to go back and read the things. I just know that it's like 20 points will get you, and I think it's like $15 will get you the whatever the exclusive is, and you can get up to 2. So I had to cut 40 points, and yeah, Laser Pants saying my lips are sealed. So I'm not going to stop whining. I'll keep cutting, but I'm not stopping the whining. I love collecting the boxes, and these are such beautiful boxes too. I mean, I have
shout
an
out
unopened duster with a cutout.
Shout out to Troy McKee on the packaging design.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah,
great. But yeah, I feel honored to be here among some great YouTubers here.
That's all these guys.
Yeah, I'm not talking about you, Chad. I'm talking about
Damn.
Yeah, Brian, I've been watching you for years, man, and Chad, it's been great. I know I met you at Joe Fest last year. You don't remember it, but
yeah, man,
I didn't
I'm
really
so sorry
know you were
about
then
that.
yet either. So it was kind of I think I was actually with Ryan when he was talking to you, and I said hey to you. But I'll be sure to know you this year, so it'll be awesome. Any of you other guys, I'll be there Saturday and Sunday, so I'm excited.
Oh, I'll give a plug that nobody asked for. Please come to the Operation Recall panel. I think it's 1:15 on Saturday.
I would not miss it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, I'll go ahead and spoil it. I hope we have all color studies done, and I'm going to get crowd participation to vote on the color studies.
Nice.
I think that'd be really cool. I just want to get the crowd involved in some way, and I think that'd be an awesome way to do it.
Actually, you just made a reveal to everybody watching.
I did.
Because
I
don't
haven't
think
said
that
that
Ed's
anywhere.
posted that schedule yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can confirm. You guys keep talking. I'll double check that.
Yeah, because I was asking
spoilers.
You heard it here first.
And I've been told, since I'm running the AV room, that mine is one of the few that's like locked in. So let me double check.
Considering you'll never leave the AV room. That's
You are allowed one recess.
Yeah, that's it. Hans Chow, what's up, dude? Are you over there grading papers? What are you doing?
No, I'm trying to practice raising my other eyebrow because I can't do it. I can do this one, but not this one.
You stay off of Hans Chow, man. You made him sit through 43 minutes of intro.
Right.
I'm working on my first play motion ever.
Nice.
It's really hard. I didn't know how much this would take. I thought this would be fun and not hard, but it's really hard. And also kind of fun, except when it's hard, which is all the time. So do with those words as you will.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
So you're
It was hard? Is that what you're saying?
Man.
I felt like he
like
was
beat me
baiting
to
me
it.
for it. I didn't know what else to do.
Somebody has to. Usually,
so
it's
Hans-
Jay, but, yeah.
Hans is working on his first and coincidentally last play motion.
No, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again because it's worth it. I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome, and all the people who do it, who have grown. So there's a sort of house, GI Joe Berg. Anybody who's done it, I have so much more respect for you. I respected you before, but now I actually really respect you as opposed to just lip service. I was in church yesterday, and I was drawing a picture of Evelyn, And I think that was an accomplishment on my part because, you know, I was drawing it and Jesus didn't hit me with a lightning bolt. So I think that was pretty cool of him. So I'm just going to take it. Which leads into my next
holy
point.
endorsement right there.
It is. It's the holiest of. And so I bought some He-Man figures and I got them for really cheap. And I'm really happy about that as well.
You bought He-Man figures because Jesus didn't strike you down for drawing Evil Lynn?
Listen, I didn't ask you to try to even out my thought process. I have to live in my
I'm just making sure that's like the way the thought process went.
The Lord works in mysterious ways. And if he wants to work in the ways of the masters of the universe, because he is the ultimate master of the universe, then I'm willing to accept his logic. I mean,
it's a power, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's got a good point.
If he didn't want hands drawing Evil Lynn in church, the pens wouldn't have worked.
Exactly. That would have been it. And then, and I got them at a really good price. So he was probably with me like, yes, my son, you will get them on discount. And that was cool. What else did I do? I have been grading papers, and I don't want to say anything about my students online, but
damn.
But damn. Exams be coming up, gentlemen. You all need to study if you're watching this.
The future is not bright.
No, it's bright for some of them, but the ones is not. It's dim.
So you're saying you got another year with some of them?
No, they ain't gonna make it that far. I'm gonna stamp their exit papers. What else? What else is going
on their homework?
Oh, I'm working on a pile of custom artwork for GeoFest, and I'm doing like as many prints as I can. I'm packing them into little dossiers, and everybody I know, I'm gonna give them a dossier, and if they want, I'll sign it for them. And on the backside, I'm trying to get the not the helicopter, the file card, right? The file card for each of the persons printed. This is my pantomime for file card. Anyway, so on the
like
front would be
I don't know.
Well, it's a mix of characters.
Reciprocating saw. I don't know. What are you doing? Okay.
Rolodex.
So on the front will be my artwork. On the back will be the file card for whatever character is. I've only done Cobras this year. And when I go back again, because that's the plan, to go back to Joe Fest once I don't die on the plane, because I actually have a phobia of flying. Then I'll do all the Joes. So that's where we've kind of reached so far. I have 2 more left to finish and a week, and then I have to price out the printing. But I'm not really doing anything like Carson. I'm doing just like postcard size stuff. Jesus, please, you bless me with Masters of the Universe. Don't make this expensive. So that's my cry out. And with you as my witnesses, where 2 or more gather in his name, there he shall be. And that's where I am. And now I'm here. I rushed back here. I rushed, and I was supposed to type to you on Friday. Hey, I'm gonna be there, but I forgot because I have 2 kids and a wife. And anybody who has kids and a wife knows that that's like a roller coaster. So then I arrived today, and my wife was like, "You promised me visit your parents," and I was like, "I need to celebrate Chad's 1-year anniversary. I don't know if my mom and dad are gonna be able to take priority." And she said 2 words. Who's Chad? The guy I'm always talking to on the internet, which sounds like a psychopath.
It's
right?
Chad, not who's Chad.
Sorry. So then I went, and we were there, and I'm there looking at the clock, and we're looking at old pictures of ourselves. Consequently, I found a picture of myself Christmas Day with an on-card Eco Warriors Flint, and I'm reading the file card to my mother, and my mother looks pissed and bored. So that's going up on my Instagram later. And then I managed to extract my family from the place, from my parents' home, hit the X and drive home at Mach 5 to take a bath, put on this Hawaiian shirt, slap my tail down here, sit down. And as I sat down, the laptop discharged. And I frantically ran around looking for the charger to make it back here. But luckily, I was the last person on, and I'm the last person to speak. So everything has been blessed, and everything is prophecy, and nothing is coincidence. And therefore, this meeting is nothing but prophetic.
Holy smoke.
I would say we started strong and ended strong.
I'm tired.
Hans Chow.
I just worry about what the cleanup for the laptop discharge is going to look like.
It'll be free. I'll do it with my tongue.
Oh, anyway, so let me hit a couple of super chats here real quick, gentlemen. So TJC, Yeah, my computer is like struggling. It's like you have too many people in your stream. TJC, all the way from the UK, says, "Happy first anniversary, Chad. Great channel. You and the ma'am are awesome. I hope I didn't drive you to a car rant after the Sam Fisher mission." So TJC and I have been playing Ghost Recon Wildlands, and we were doing the Sam Fisher mission, and I was like, just run through the hole in the fence, and he goes the other direction. I was like, where did you go? Like,
awesome.
Just keep running. Yeah. So anyway, thank you so much, Terry. I appreciate you, man. You're a good friend. I really appreciate it. And then Brandon R. again, man. Thank you. Says, can we at least get a cameo of the ma'am? She introed the show, buddy.
Yeah, you're gonna have to rewind that.
Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah. Oh yeah, she introed the show, and she will be back. Say again.
You miss the beginning. You miss a lot.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Well, I'm gonna say she's not just sitting in that Cobra outfit. Is she just waiting to come back, or is that another?
No. She went for a run.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
Yeah.
In the outfit?
No.
There's going to be a lot of laptops just charging in the neighborhood. Sorry. Keep it PG. Keep it PG. All right.
I don't know. I like it, and I'm actually.
I think I froze Chad there. Did I freeze Chad?
Did I freeze? No, you're good.
Good.
I'm not frozen.
No, you're good.
He was pondering life choices.
Yes.
Look at.
Guess who's
Speaking
back?
of prophetic, right, Hans? Look, she's back. Grab a chair.
Here we go.
Brandon was asking if we could get a ma'am cameo. We're like, she introed the show, dude. Where you been? She's gonna grab a chair. She's gonna hang out with us. And anyway, what I was saying was, I'm just glad I can include her more because she does the finest costuming with me. She buys me a lot of my toys. So,
I love it,
man.
So great.
And then Brandon says, "Oh, and I don't mean that in an untoward way." No,
we
totally
know.
get it, man. Yeah,
we know.
It's all good, brother.
It's all good fun.
And then Jeremy Jernigan, what's up, dude? Hey, everybody! Congrats, Chad. Well deserved, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for the super chat, Jeremy. And I actually I got a little something. Got a little something. Speaking of Jeremy and the fact that tomorrow is Memorial Day, so scoot in there, baby. Jeremy and I are going to start doing a new show about combat veterans talking about. Aaron, I just saw your message about combat veterans talking about G.I. Joe, like breaking down the comics, the lore, and things like that. So Jeremy and I are going to start a new show tomorrow, and I figured since we're all here hanging out, and the ma'am's wearing her festive party hat, that you guys were going to be the first to see it. So I'm going to roll this intro right now. Here you go. So this is the intro for Joe's Talking Joe. Check it out.
Hell yes.
Yes, sir.
Yay!
I look forward to seeing that, man.
Yeah, so starting tomorrow, Jeremy and I we're going to start breaking down. It'll be bi-weekly. It'll be Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we're just going to start breaking down like G.I. Joe stuff. And the first episode's called Warno because a Warno is a warning order. So, yeah.
And will this mainly review the comic books, or are you going to do cartoons too, or where are you focusing your looks?
Mostly print.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll be mostly print, but it's kind of a sky's the limit sort of deal.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the general idea is that we're going to start getting other veterans from the G.I. Joe community to come on and talk with us as well.
Yep.
We were joking about like we'll get an Air Force dude and a Coastie and like a Marine and whatever. But it'll be fun because there's a lot of veterans in the G.I. Joe community. And the fact that G.I. Joe is what got me into the military. So I kind of want to share that back in reverse. So I thought it would be a cool little idea.
I think it's going to be awesome. I can't wait, man. That's such a great idea. Well done.
And it's something that Jeremy and I have been talking about for a while, like in the background. It's been like a background. Where are you going? Oh, are we doing stuff? No, we got to do stuff in order.
It's kind of one of those no-brainer ideas that I'm surprised, like, nobody's found that lane and done it yet, because it's such a, obviously G.I. Joe is a huge recruitment tool. I feel like the United States government should subsidize Hasbro doing a new cartoon or something, because I know, from doing the 3D Joe's thing, I've heard from a lot of people that they went in the military because they grew up on G.I. Joe. I'm like, I think the U.S. government's like missing out on an opportunity here.
Yeah, I absolutely did. There is no doubt about it that's what got me into G.I. Joe.
Yep.
All right. Well, sadly, at that point, I have to go back to adulting.
Okay. All right, Aaron. We appreciate you hanging out with us, buddy.
Chad.
Thank you so much.
Take care, Aaron. Nice to meet you, man.
Bye, Aaron. Everybody say bye.
Farewell, Lord Pennington von Wellingsworth III. I'll see
We
you
have-
in 14 days.
We have
Which point we will search the Joe Fest and purchase toys.
There's
Oh,
200
he's gone.
comments about that.
What are you going to do with all this?
I don't know, but I have to say, so we're about to start doing some giveaway stuff because the ma'am is here, and I got all you fine gentlemen. You guys are the ones that are going to give all this stuff away.
All
right.
So
Hollywood Squares formation.
maybe get warm and fuzzy with the chat, because I want all of you to give this stuff away. I'm not going to give anything away, but I want all of you to do it. So the ma'am's going to show what the items are, and then we'll just give it away however you guys want to do it, right? I mean, we could just whatever. It's all good with me. I didn't come up with any rules except for these rules. Do you want to read those rules, babe?
So the giveaway rules are: 1, you must be a channel subscriber. 2, we will only ship to US or Canada. 3, all items will be shipped out to winners after June 13th. And 4, you must message Chad on Instagram or Facebook with your name, address, and item you won.
Right.
And if you're coming to Joe Fest and you want him to bring your item, message him either on Facebook or Instagram and let him know.
Good enough?
Okay, then I vote for myself.
Hey, Chad.
Okay. Yes.
How do you know how heavy a red hot chili pepper is?
How?
Give it away. Give it away. Give it away now.
Nick, what's up, dude?
What's up, buddy? Happy anniversary.
Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm traveling with the family here, but wanted to be able to step on and just say hi.
Cool. Well, Jay, Brian, Mike, Drew, Chronically, Joe, Carson, Hans, Nick, right? My Neon at Night co-host, Nick. So if you
What's
guys
up,
haven't
dude?
met,
Good to see you.
most of you have. So.
It's going, everybody. Oh,
Anyway,
I'm wearing this in your honor here, man.
Oh, Mega Force. Yes.
Nice.
Now you're talking. Very cool. So,
Yeah, Nick, you and Chad definitely got to reach out to Vinny DeLevia.
yes, I told you we were going to do that.
Dude, he's a gold mine of 1990s stories. Just amazing. That's such a personable guy.
Yeah,
very cool.
Nick and I actually talked about that, and I had already mentioned that to you, Carson, right? That I was gonna ping him. So, yeah, Vinny DeLevia, he's gonna be one on the hook for Neon at Night.
Got to get him.
Very cool.
I was fortunate enough to Kirk knows all that stuff too.
Yes.
You want to give away something?
Like,
all right, here we go. So again, thanks to everybody in the chat. I see all of Angus, Photo Viper just did a really cool photo motion video for Memorial Day with his Joe. If anybody hasn't seen it, go check it out. Wilhelm, Jeff Morris, like everybody, David Allen. Hey Jay, Ginny Bartlett's here.
Yeah.
My long lost relative.
Yep.
Yeah.
Zero's here. Matt Noon's here. So many awesome people. Skyfall. Actually, you missed my super chat. You had a super chat?
Yeah.
Where?
That's an unsub right there. you gotta get to those,
Oh,
man.
there it
You
is.
gotta get
There
to
it is
those.
right there. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't see it. Actually, congratulations on 1 year. Thank you. Any news on the new channel name, Chadster? Thank you.
The Chadsters.
Yeah, actually, we're gonna get to that in just a minute. And dude, I'm totally sorry. Thank you for calling me on that. And since we're already looking at super chats, Rob Vegas, what's up, dude? Says, well done, Chad.
Yeah,
A big
yeah.
Betty from sunny Melbourne. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. And then the ma'am's gonna read this one. So Tall Geese 0.
Congratulations, Chad.
Hey, thanks. Sorry, it was a little shorter, but yeah, thank you so much. Anyway, back to the live chat. So Pendragon says, my intro, did you like it? Yes, there were bombs and stuff. Yeah, cool. Well, apparently that Joe's Talking Joe intro went over pretty well. I just wanted to keep it like really, really basic. You know what I mean?
The file cards were cool. I love that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Wilhelm likes stuff. And Pendragon did the file cards too. So
I'm definitely gonna be pausing that intro to read those file cards.
So okay, so talking about the file cards, I'm a full disclosure kind of guy. They're just front file cards. It's just the name was changed. Those are our actual call signs. So like his says Ghost Daddy, that's his actual call sign. My actual call sign is Xerxes. So you can see in photos on my Facebook, on my body armor, I have Xerxes on there. So I mean, obviously, right? It's not that hard of a stretch.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
So our real call signs are on there. Our real ranks are on there, and our real primary military occupational specialty is on there. Everything else is generic grunt or it's redacted.
You should get a psychological quote from your friends in the military. See what they have to say about you.
I mean, we'll give those to you now if you want.
Xerxes loves to blow shit up and scream at privates.
There you go. It just adds that salty flavor that you're looking for. You know, that Larry Hama kind of brilliance.
Yeah. See, and then like Vickman said, Larry Hama wrote our file cards, right?
Nice.
Yes.
There you go. Very cool.
Hey, Chad, I'm going to have to hop off camera, but I wanted to say hi. I'll follow in the stream.
Okay. Love you, Nick. Thanks for coming.
Love you too, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
See you, Nick.
Chad likes to scream at his privates. Wait.
Oh, yeah. You know, I knew that was coming from somebody. I knew it was coming. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that.
Scream at them. Just don't slap them around.
Oh,
what are you doing? Stop that.
The real Neon at Night with Chad.
That's how you get 12 years in this business, man.
Okay, let's give away some stuff. How do you guys want to do this? You just want to pick somebody?
I was skimming the comments, like trying to figure it out. I don't know, man.
I got an idea. Hear me out. Whoever sends the most to my PayPal in the next few minutes wins. How do we feel about that?
That's a win.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
I want to throw a trivia out there.
Ooh,
that's a good call. That's a good call.
Now, what is it you're giving away? I missed that.
Hamburger helper.
Okay, so real quick, this is what we're giving away. Go ahead and read. Listen, everybody.
Right, so the first item that we have is going to be the Finest Costumes Club Python Patrol lanyard.
Nice.
Ooh, slick.
That's cool.
I type like shit. Did anybody hear that? She's like, you spelled lanyard wrong. I was like, I typed like shit.
Trivia related to Python Patrol.
You write Leonard?
I typed like this. No, it's lanyard. Anyway.
Let's do this, guys. Trivia related to Python Patrol. In what country was Python Patrol manufactured? Or
Russia.
Better yet, what company in what country manufactured Python Patrol?
Well, we don't answer, the chat answers, guys.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Luckily, Russia was not the right answer. So, all right.
Everyone look at Hans, bored and pissed.
How's that sound? That's the trivia question. If you want that Python Patrol lanyard, then you have to say the country. Brandon, you are on the right path. And the company that manufactured them on behalf of Hasbro. You got this.
Chad and ma'am, you guys are going to have to pick, because it's probably going to come up on your stream different than ours. So you're going to have to pick who the winner is.
Yeah, I just see a bunch of Brazil.
Pittsburgh, Hong Kong, China, Hasbro, Brazil, China.
No, we can we narrow it? Can we give him a hint on that, Carson?
There it is. There it is.
Oh.
No Google.
Let me switch back over. There you go. There you go.
All right.
That's it. Vicman de Santiago.
Hey, Vicman, what's up, dude?
Good job, Vicman.
Good job, buddy.
Vicman, you are the proud winner of this finest costume club Python Patrol lanyard, and I spelled lanyard wrong when I wrote it out. Whatever. But anyway, yeah, Vicman, you're the winner of this. So message me on Facebook or Instagram, right? Tell me what you won, and send me an address and all that good stuff.
How did you spell lanyard? Not
Lanyard. I was just jamming away.
How is it spelled?
Lanyard.
I think that's right. Lanyard, lanyard.
Well, I didn't know till I looked over.
Just lanyard, right?
I thought he wrote Lanard, like the toy.
There's a lot of stuff that I did misspell in here, though. So trust me.
what
There were a couple places where I meant to type C's and I was typing G's. I top attack. This is how I type.
I mean, at least you didn't put in there as a lane because that's a whole other thing.
Lean yard. Anyway, all right. So cool. I like this idea. Jay.
Yeah.
The next one is you, brother.
Yep,
Okay.
I have one.
Okay.
So I
let
think
me show the item.
Sure, yeah.
The item? Okay.
All right,
So
we have
here's
a-
the wrong button. Here's the item.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
A vote for me. A vote for me.
Lunchbox complete with thermos.
Nice.
1986
Okay.
Aladdin, right?
So-
Live the adventure.
I think we can all agree that we can all listen to Master Chow speak for many hours. I and our good buddy Brian, we had the privilege of doing so last year at Cobra Convergence. Well, we recreated the G.I. Joe 1987 movie. So, in Han's honor, the first one to answer this question gets this. In the 1987 G.I. Joe film, who voiced Globulus? Go.
Ooh.
Don't on the panel say.
Come on, chat. Who voiced Globulus in the 1987 G.I. Joe animated movie?
Oh, I think we got
Boom. James from
There you go,
Rat Face
David.
44 review.
Good job,
Well
David.
done.
Win.
Good job, buddy.
Lunchbox.
Man, I would have gotten
Oh,
one right.
Dave.
I like
Oh,
KJ's.
Ratface did beat David. I'm sorry.
He did. Yeah. Sorry.
That's
But
a
anyway,
great-
it's
Close.
It's complete. Everything is there. It's in good
Nice.
shape. The thermos is in sideways. Thank you, ma'am.
It's a great lunchbox,
And,
man.
There you go.
You should include a half-eaten cheese sandwich.
Yeah, if you want me to throw some trash in here, just let me know. Like I'll put some garbage in there. Like I'll blow my nose into a
Spoiled milk
napkin and
in the thermos.
Get some old soup in that thermos. Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, hey, Ratface James, make sure you message me on Instagram or Facebook. I'm going to say it every time, right? Because we're giving away a ton of stuff, and I will lose track. Let me know like what you won and send me your address. And don't freaking lie, because I'll go back and rewatch it. I'll be like, oh, I won that massive last item that you wink. Yeah. Anyway, cool. Sorry, David. You were like right behind him. Plastic Mercenary, you were too. Pendragon, Luke Weaver, yeah. Brandon Woodman, everybody got it, but yeah. Look at this one.
On the right track.
Well, I mean, he's not wrong.
No, yeah,
He's
no,
not
not wrong. I'll
right?
take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it all day.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, and then look, KJ said Hans Chow did. Oh, wait, hold on. We gotta, ma'am. You're gonna do this. Ready? Let's hear it.
Ooh, but I am Globulus.
Matt Damon. Okay, moving on. Yep. Cool. So almost everybody got it. Look at that. Johnny's here. What's up, Johnny? I didn't see you come in, but thank you for being here, my friend. And okay, cool. So we are now caught up, and David Roberts says, "Hey, just enjoying living the adventure." Ba-doom. Yay! Awesome. Good job. All right, Brian. This next one is you, good sir. I'm trying to get the ma'am more in here. Get in there, ma'am. All right. So the next one, it might seem a little but it's fun. Go for it.
It's a Minton card foil back 25th anniversary hooded Cobra Commander.
Get it? Get it, Brian?
I don't get it. Oh.
Okay, so this
Keep smiling.
is a hooded Cobra Commander figure.
Brian, that's you.
Your channel is hooded Cobra Commander. I thought it would be funny. But that being said, they also will not make hooded Cobra Commander figures anymore. Thank you, Lorenzo Di Bonaventura, every day, all day. But
I've heard that.
Here you go. It's a nice mint on card example. 25th. Look at that. I mean, that's like there's nobody on this file card.
That's a beauty.
It's in good shape, and you're not going to find a new one. So, Brian, by all means.
Who voiced Globulus in
No, we've already, sorry. Jay beat you to it.
That was my question.
Okay. All right.
question.
No, I can do this.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
I can do this. Okay. No, all right. There's only one that comes to mind. It's not a very good question, but here it is. We all know who voiced Cobra Commander in the animated series, Chris Latta, but Chris Latta was not his real name. What was Chris Latta's actual real name?
Ooh, that's a good one, dude.
Ooh.
Fred Seven.
Fred Seven.
The guy from Roadhouse.
Guy from Roadhouse.
Yes, Baroness. Certainly they know my real name.
There you go, Drew. Starscream. Freaking Corbin Burnson.
Fred Seven. Fred.
There we go.
Is that it? I don't even know.
That's
it. Okay, cool.
You got
David
it.
Roberts.
David, good job.
You
All
got
right.
it.
Chris Collins. So David Roberts, you win this nice minty
Nice.
foil hooded Cobra Commander 25th anniversary. Please, again, message me. Facebook, Instagram, name, what you want, address, all that. Cool.
Turd Ferguson. Shout out JLS. That was pretty funny.
It's funny. It's bigger than a normal hat. Real quick. Oh, sorry, I would have got it. I'm doing like 90 things at once. Like I got to wrangle all these freaking dudes. Oh, I'm sorry. Is my mic on? What's up? Jeremy Jernigan, thanks, brother. And says, first episode of Joe's Talking Joe, we're going to cover 350-1 training. So Army Regulation 350-1 training.
But are you
Awesome.
an MFT, Jeremy?
Yeah, Jeremy, are you a master fitness trainer? He doesn't care. The man is. All right, so next up is going to be Joe Ricondo. You're giving this away, my friend.
What are we giving away?
Oh, hold on. George Aiken's got to go. Thank you for being here, George. We appreciate you all the way from the UK. Thank you so much.
It's
All right,
late
so
there.
we have a mint on card 1987 motorized action pack radar station.
Nice.
Oh,
It's sweet.
Drum it up. Hold up. Here we go. Boop. Make it big.
Bang.
Blam.
I love those things.
It's still got
Motion.
it's still got the Walgreens sticker on it, baby. $2.99. Look at that. Mint on
Crazy
card.
bit of trivia. We think that was illustrated by Earl Norham, who also
Earl
illustrated.
Norham, huh?
Yeah, he also illustrated several book covers, book interiors for GI Joe, and a couple mint on card figures got the Earl Norham treatment in 87, 88. It's pretty
Cool.
awesome.
Jay,
That's a
there's
great-
the answer. What does Fast Draw do when he runs out of 2 missiles?
Run.
One of the
No, no.
motorized
You know
action
what?
packs.
I actually prefer this.
Nothing.
If he came with this thing, I would be more of a Fast Draw fan for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Totally.
What does he do after he runs out of 2 missiles? Nothing, because all he needs is 2.
He runs away. All right. So 87 motorized action pack, radar station. Joe, you trivia question. Go, sir.
Okay. Now I'm all about the Easter eggs in GI Joe vehicles, and I think Carson mentioned his name earlier. Who designed the Rolling Thunder? Who was that?
Go. Come on, guys.
No. That's not the question.
Oh, okay. Guy Cassidy, the king of the big
Cassidy.
vehicles.
Okay. So
Yep.
he also, Chad, if you could put me on the big screen.
Make him big, Chad.
Make my monsters
Cobra
growl.
Mamba.
So he also designed the Mamba. Can anybody tell me the meaning behind this number on this sticker?
225V.
The V is nothing, but the 225.
225.
225.
I learned this from Hoodie Cobra Commander's channel.
As long as you guys know the answer, then you can eyeball the chat for the responses.
I think that's for the chat. Yeah. What is the meaning of 225. No meaning to the V.
Chris from Cutthroat Comics with the first response. No freaking idea. Pendragon, how many days it takes to win a giveaway?
That's a good one.
Sounds about right.
Vickman's on the right. On the right path.
It's a date.
Look at this. Hans, that's for you.
Yeah. That's some public school math right there.
2 + 2 = 5. You are
No,
failure.
You don't do well in school, I'll give you 2 options.
Jersey area code.
Jeff's close.
I want to answer, but you realize like this is the best time to ask trivia questions because all the trivia people are in this room. They can't win, so this is perfect. See, when the Cobra come out and cast, and they're like, "Please, Jesus."
Well, hold on. Let me log in with my sock account. Hold on a second. I really like that thing.
Radar station, you are mine.
Yeah, next Friday's review, the portable radar station.
Yeah. Hey, Chad. Hey,
Give us
Chad,
15 minutes on that there, smart guy.
if you want to
What's
give
up,
it to
Joe?
Will, he's the closest.
Okay.
Beachhead number 71, along with
Well,
this.
Pendragon says the scientific number of snake venom.
Close.
All right. So it's his anniversary?
Yeah, it says him and his wife's wedding anniversary or the day they met. I don't know.
Aw.
Aww.
You know what's funny? On a lot of my custom hiss tanks, I put like the mam's birthday, the kid's birthday, my birthday. So on the side, right, the number is like, you know, her month and day or so on and so forth.
All the freedom fighting murder machines. My birthday.
All right, Will, you win the motorized 1987 action-packed radar station. So
All right, Will.
message me, right, all the blah blah blah. Thank you.
Now,
for that.
that went on for a while, so we'll just assume he didn't Google it.
I don't know that you could find that online.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
see, and then even David's like, "That's a deep cut, son."
That was deep.
That was a tough one.
That was
Nice.
deep.
Carson.
I'm eating a
Dial
coconut
down
macaroon.
the difficulty a little, okay? We're not
Okay.
playing on like Jedi Master level. We're playing like Padawan, right?
Yeah, we need pedestrian.
Oh, man, look at that. That is
Dang.
dark.
Dang.
That is dark, son.
Damn.
That is pretty dark. I'm happy to say that he's still happily married.
Oh,
Good. Come on,
He's
Jenny.
the
Get in here.
nicest guy. Nobody would ever divorce Guy Cassidy. He's just a saint of a man.
Very
I'll
cool.
put my divorce date
Just
on
like
all
me,
kinds
huh?
of days.
Saint of a man.
yes.
I'm like, do you want the first one or the second one?
Right, that was a good day. That was
Carson,
a
make it a good one, buddy. You're up.
Okay, what's
All
the item? I'm hoping the item will inspire the trivia.
Okay, so this item, you're always holding it frickin' backwards.
Oh,
This is a good one.
so it's the Action Force Big Bad Toy Store exclusive Night Ops Steel Brigade.
Oh,
Nice.
boy.
Nice. Okay.
There you go. And
Hey.
just for posterity, there's no shit cut out of it, Drew.
Yeah, good. No one's violated that
Look, I
package
need
yet.
the points. Let me win this.
Uh-huh. Come on, come on.
He's eyeing the
Come
action
on.
points right now.
All right. This was one of the last figures designed by the figure designer before transitioning off of the brand. Who was the figure designer for Steel Brigade? That's easy enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Who designed the mail order figure for Steel Brigade?
Matt Damon level questions only, please. Thank you.
It's one one. We don't care what he thinks anymore. He's out.
Vickman. Is that Vickman already got one? Can he get two? Or do we need to? I think Vickman won the first one. Well, we have to take it because now the answer's out there, right?
Bickman, you're the winner of
All right.
Night Ops Steel Brigade Action Force.
All right, buddy.
Right.
Mr. Ron
Good
Ruda.
job.
I like the cutthroat winner take all attitude of the giveaway today. One person's going
I
to know.
want to see
all
Ginny
the
and Brandon get in here fighting for their kiddo.
One person knows all the answers. One person gets all the prizes.
Look at Jeff Morris's little dig. He said Bobby Vala, right? Because that's like Bobby's favorite thing. Oh,
be the best. You're gonna beat the best.
Yep. And then Jeremy, David, Brandon. Yeah, they all got it. Ron Rudat. Come on, Brandon and Ginny, get in here. All right. So Vickman, that's your number 2 item. Cool. This is fun. Thank you guys for helping us do this.
I will add, I have a little bit of claim to fame regarding Steel Brigade. I sent Ron Rudat my Gold Head Steel Brigade patch since he didn't have one. So he has possession of the one that was in my review. That's my little thread of connection to that.
That's awesome.
That is a nice gift.
Yeah, that's really cool.
This better be a beachhead something. If it's not a beachhead something, this is waste.
You know what, Ginny? I got you guys. I got you guys. One way or the other, I got you. Right? Because I can't not.
So should we say then, to be fair, that if you've won already, you can't win again? I mean, should we say that now? It's really up to you.
I think that's a good modification to the rules.
Okay. So Vickman got away with it. We will modify that.
I would say just to give everyone else a chance.
What about Trey?
He's too good. He's too good.
And then, hey, Brian, so since Pendragon is a Chad, like I'm a Chad, and he had to freaking one-up you, I sent Ron Rudat an illustrated Christmas card featuring Snake Eyes.
So there.
Well, did he write back, though?
I didn't.
Did he write back? Did he throw it in the freaking garbage?
Well, Pendragon's card was stained with tears. Was your card stained with tears?
I still have mine.
Aw.
My action force points are.
I still have my Christmas card from Pendragon.
I love it. Nice. I love that,
Dragon
Scarlet.
says he did write him back.
Oh, he did write back.
Dang, okay.
Bling blong. Look at that.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Good
Was
for
that
you, man.
stained with tears?
Look at Vickman. Vickman's like, I won't answer anymore. Whatever.
You're too good, man. You're just too good.
Your trivia knowledge of G.I. Joe is too refined. All right. So what's the next item?
Yeah. So Mike, Mr.
Oh,
Irizarry.
Storm Shadow.
The Velvet Tones.
All right. So,
We have a mint on card foil back 25th anniversary Storm Shadow version 1.
Yes.
Nice.
Soup.
Classic.
Hey.
That's that classic.
Jay.
So good. It's so beautiful.
There it is.
Okay.
Okay, Mike.
All right.
Take it away.
I'm not going to do a Storm Shadow trivia because everybody knows everything about Storm Shadow at this point.
Arashikage.
Right. He's been done to death.
Tommy. Vietnam.
But, no. Because I came in flaunting my beachheads. So I'm going to go out flaunting my beachheads. Wayne Sneeden, of course, is Beachhead. That's his file name. Wayne Sneeden III is also a character in another toy line. What toy line features
God, I know this one.
Wayne Sneeden III?
There's a hint.
Jay.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah. We all. Oh, there it is. Right off
There it is. Plastic Mercenary wasted no time.
Mercenary. Got
Good
it.
job,
So
Plastic
good.
Mercenary. That's right. So Larry wrote the file card.
Oh,
Larry wrote the file card for that. And what is he? His grandson? Isn't he his grandson?
Yeah, I believe so. He's listed as Wayne Sneeden III. So
okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess so.
So there you go, right there.
Congrats.
That's all you.
Pretty cool.
Make sure you message me.
Pretty cool little piece of trivia there, Mikey. And yet more proof that Hasbro had a interconnected shared universe. There's quite a bit of evidence toward it.
There he is. There's Checkpoint right there.
Nice.
Oh, Mike, that's awesome.
In a future time.
Cops is such a great toy line. I love it.
Cops is a cool line. I would like to collect it. I visited Yojo Outlet, Chris Cooper, and he had a whole shelf full of Cops, and it's the first time I'd seen him set up like that. And when you see him,
so
you just get because they're very similar to the G.I. Joe buck, but at a much larger scale.
Yeah.
Bart Sears was the one that got to design the buck for Cops, and that's why he made him proportionately more exaggerated. Cool stuff.
Wicked. Danjamin said Voltron. All right, cool. All right. Anyway, congratulations. And then Jeremy's like, I think I'm on a delay.
You're never gonna win.
Hey, Just ask Jay. Get off that Netscape Navigator. You'll be good.
Let me tell you, the future of the internet, cables running through your house. That's what cables everywhere. That's what you need. No more wireless. Cables.
Yeah, just cables everywhere.
All about that dial-up.
About that dial-up life. That's actually the ringtone on my phone. And the one time that I actually didn't have my volume off, it went off, and the kid was like, "What is that screeching?" And I'm like, "Let me tell you about the days of early internet." Yeah.
That's the old Dreamcast firing up.
And he tapped his cane against the floor and hit the spittoon, and there it went.
What's up, Mr.
Later,
Romo?
you're on. Someone picks up the phone.
All right, here we go. Ready? Next.
Oops, sorry.
It was mint on card.
Mint on card 1987 motorized action pack anti-aircraft gun.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Gun.
I'm jealous I'm not in the chat.
Yep. There you go.
I love those little
Mint on
packs.
card,
They're
baby.
so great.
Worth 1 flag point. This is another toy with an awesome Walgreens sticker on it. Thank you very much. Cool. All right. This is next.
That's right now.
So it's
All right. So,
chronically online, right?
yep. Chronically, you got a G.I. Joe related question?
I sure do.
All right. Fire away, friend.
All right. In the G.I. Joe versus Cobra Spy Troops line, who has the Cobra enemy disguise?
Oh, I know that one. I know that.
Yes, we know, Hans. Thank you.
A.
A. Bickman says A.
The answer's always C.
Yeah, the answer's always C. That's why we say see your way out of it. Just C all the way down.
Oh, you got some answers coming in.
Chuckles, Zartan, Flint.
Don't see it yet.
Nope. I know.
Good guesses.
All those are
though.
inaccurate.
Good guesses.
I like how Will says I know this and then I haven't seen his follow-up.
Will's already won.
Well, Will already won.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. He's out.
Yeah.
Might have been reading. Oh,
Vickman's
yeah.
strutting his stuff like, I won too.
Woodman-
I got away
Woodman.
with it. Oh, boop, there it is.
Yeah.
Woodman 29.
Woodman shipwreck.
All right, buddy. Good job.
All
Woo!
right, Woodman, you are the winner of the 87 motorized action pack anti-aircraft gun. That
And
is all
what
you.
place
Make
did
sure
the
you message
shipwreck
me.
come from in that line?
I like this answer right here.
Hey.
Very cool.
Ice cream soldier.
I was just gonna say Fred.
Here you go. Carson, answer this question.
Question
What
of those.
character
What
was a
character
member
was
of the Australian Melbourne Maulers Biker Club?
Well, it's got to be one of the Dreadnoks. It's got to be Torch, Ripper, or
Zanzibar. Wouldn't be Buzzer.
no, the
Zanzibar.
Buzzer, the original three.
Zanzibar.
Australian Melbourne Maulers bike. I'd probably have to consult the Rolodex for that, man. Does anybody know offhand which of those three was it?
I think it was Torch.
Yeah.
There it is.
I knew it couldn't be Buzzer. Buzzer's file card goes all into his Cambridge stuff.
Buzzer was smart. The other two are
Yeah.
actually dumb.
Buzzer was smart, and he went to Australia to research the biker gang phenomenon and was converted to the subject of his whatever, right? They edited his file card 5 times. There's 5 different Buzzer file cards. There might be more, but I know of 5.
Sticker, like a sticker over some of them is like, oh, these
That
are
was how-
just slap a sticker on them.
Exactly. That shows like how urgent they felt that it was to get rid of the psychological condition that was mentioned in the original file card. But then they decided to continue editing it further to remove motorcycle gangs entirely. Which is like
motorcycle gang people.
Yeah. So first they removed the psychological troubles, and then they removed biker gangs entirely. It's like, what are we turning this guy into? We're like, I don't know. It's
They got
fascinating.
threats from Jay Leno. Give him a break.
Yeah,
I
right.
just got to tell you that Photo Viper knows his stuff. Like Photo
Nice.
Viper knows his stuff. And then Jeremy Jernigan, man, thanks again, brother. He said, I passed the ASVAB choosing only C. See, there you go, right? You just see your way out of it. And then Chronically says, C for claim. You're in the damn show, dude. Anyway, all right. So next we have.
I'm not better than anyone else.
All right. So Drew, this one's you, brother.
First
Me,
release,
okay.
01 to 02, Action Force Steel Brigade.
Yeah. So we have the first Steel Brigade from Action Force, right? 01-02. There he is. Very first one.
You know what? That's a really great looking figure.
Oh yeah.
It's
right?
Action Force is just it's a great line.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Even better without holes in the box, huh, G?
It hurts, man.
So I got this.
I feel your pain on that.
The first release. This isn't a re-release. Like this is like the OG Steel Brigade numero uno, right? And then like Cutthroat says, these are hard to find.
Yeah.
So if I answer my own question, can I win it?
Nope. Yeah, this isn't like any of the redeployment series. This is like the first guy. So like Jay, you know the Black Series Darth Revan. Remember how hard that figure was to find before they re-released it?
For quite a while, absolutely. Before they archived it and made it worth nothing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hasbro.
Drew, fire away.
Okay. Well, okay. My question will be, who in the chat has these little red things, and can I have them? First one wins. No, I'm just kidding.
You are a no-go at this station, sir. Try again.
First yes is a winner.
Seriously though. Okay, in G.I. Joe, there was another brand that made it into the line, only one figure. Who was it? What was he a part of? And what was his specialty?
He-Man.
That's a
Master
good
of
one.
the Universe.
What era are you talking about for the folks at home?
Around 25th anniversary here.
All right.
Woo!
Oh,
boom.
That was fast.
Close.
Retro Roamers right off the bat. Matt
Retro
Tracker,
Roamers. There he
What's
is.
his specialty though?
Ah, there we go. Yeah. What were all the parts? What were all the parts of the answer that you required?
Height, weight.
The brand, the name, who it was, and what his specialty was.
Okay, so just missing the specialty.
Just missing the specialty.
Keeper of Mags.
If I knew the first two, it would be easy.
Do they also have to have the red bits for the helicopter? Is that a
Yes.
correct answer? And red bits for Chopper.
Way to keep it competitive.
Everyone's just saying Matt Tracker mask.
That's two of the three.
You're missing his specialty.
What is his specialty in G.I. Joe?
Always go with Mangs. Voltron, Rocky, Mortal Kombat.
His specialty was being the worst dad of all time.
Right.
Oh.
I mean, was he the worst dad? Was he the worst dad, or did he just have the worst kid?
That's true. That's true. Scott.
Actuation Camaro, thank you. IROC.
That's pretty related to the specialty, though. Flying a Thunderbird is something that someone of this specialty might be able to do.
I mean, you know, he did always.
Are you going to accept that one?
Hey,
Scott.
No,
I can't because that's just his name and a specialist. What is his specialty? Specialist?
Yeah, the MOS. What does he do?
Specialty. Warmest
David Allen got it. David Allen.
There it is.
There you
All right.
go.
David Allen.
All right,
Matt
David.
There
Tracker.
you go.
Yep.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Actually,
Advanced vehicle
you-
specialist.
You
There
misspelled
go.
tracker. Thank you very much. But,
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna have to do a disqualification on that, David.
We're going to give him a pass on that.
Yeah, we'll give
Did
him a
not
pass.
answer in the form of a
Alright.
question.
Look at
Alright.
my notes look like some 8th grader who needed hooked on phonics. So anyway, here we go. That's for you. And
Good job.
David, make sure you message me and I will get this out to you. After Joe.
And message me with those red tips.
Yeah, and the red tip.
I want you to stay safe and stay over here out of trouble. Come on, T-Bob, let's go investigate the inside of that cannon.
I love all these comments. Freaking beer pong specialist, Street Fighter, specialist at keeping an IROC 305 engine running.
Look, don't
So
sneeze at
good.
that, man. That's a big time skill.
Yep. Got that IROC going. All right. Mr. Hans Chow. The question's for you. Jay, I pulled this figure for you.
Oh, thanks, dude. Storm Shadow version 2, baby. Right there.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Mint on card, foil back, 25th anniversary Storm Shadow version 2.
Blam.
Very nice. Very nice.
Blam, blam. And again, right, there's like nobody on this card, right?
I can't believe they didn't use the coming soon explosions there. That would have been a good callback.
Phrasing. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, there you go. Right. So, I think that one might be Serpentor. Anyway, yeah, there you go. So, Jay, that's for you, my friend.
Oh, you want me to go?
No. Hans is going to ask the question. But
Okay,
I pulled
gotcha.
this figure
Oh,
for
thanks,
you,
dude. Yeah, that's awesome.
Version 2 Storm Shadow. The good
World
guy.
of Cardboard. He could have chosen any voice for T-Ball, but instead he chose, oh, Matt, let's go. I would have slapped that garbage can if he did.
Hey, look, Scott and T-Bob stole the Switchblade, so, like, they're lethal. Can't put it past them. Those kids are lethal. Oh, look at this. This is cool. Arcadia is still glued to the screen. Very cool.
All right, so this is a G.I. Joe trivia question. What Russian novel was written during the Napoleonic Wars and who was the author? Oh, G.I. Joe.
Hard question. October Guard. Horror show. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We're looking for fun questions. So.
That is a very fun question.
That's a shitty question. Yeah. So the question sucked.
Oh, look, Mike Legion got it anyway. But anyway, never mind. That was the question.
Didn't you hear Mandy say that?
He gets the no prize.
Right. She can't have the figure though. It's not fair. Just so I have to give like an actual G.I. Joe question, right? You want a G.I. Joe question, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh shit! I forgot the guy's name.
Hans Chow, ladies and gentlemen.
I forgot the guy's name.
The question is, what's the guy's name?
Right. Okay.
What was that guy's name?
In Rise of Cobra, all the G.I. Joe team were from different places. Where was Breaker from?
Ah, nice.
I
know that one.
Carson had the movie running in the background. Can you just you got your remote handy? Can you roll that back?
I did a Who Wore It Better video about Breaker and Dial Tone, and I talked about that Breaker at length.
Look, Anthony Romo's got it. He's from Morocco.
There you go.
Anthony.
Boom.
Good job, Anthony. All right.
Woo. So, Mr. Anthony Romo, that is yours. Make sure you message me, and I will get it out to you after Joe Fest. Very cool.
Any relation to Tony Romo?
I mean, his name is Tony. But
there is Anthony officially, and then there's Tony.
I feel bad because I'm sure he hears that like 50 times a day, but I can't help it. I still picture, the other Tony Romo.
But then this Anthony doesn't drop everything, so people know that.
Ooh. Yeah. No, Tony Spiggs Romo is much cooler. All right. So next we got.
That's beautiful.
Cool. Who drew that?
She's too far back. So this is one of the printed posters from the Finest Costume Club.
Mm-hmm.
It'll have to be rolled up, but I could probably ship it out flat. Whatever. But
you can fax
this
it.
is a cool little print from the Finest. And,
fax it.
That's the only night logical
next.
I don't think I'm getting invited back.
Giggity, Mr. Bartlett, my buddy.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Next one's you.
G.I. Joe Real American Hero Trivia 1982 to 1994. Ladies and gentlemen, hands on your buzzers. How many versions in a Real American Hero are there of Snake Eyes? Pretty easy.
I used to know this. and it has gone.
Chad, you're gonna have to call it.
We already got it. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, there it is. Rob Vegas.
Yeah.
Rob Vegas isn't
Congratulations,
in the US or Canada.
Rob. All right, buddy. Hell of a guitar player too.
Rob Vegas isn't in the US or Canada.
Oh, he's gonna have to hand it off.
Yep. Who's the second person?
I love Rob Vegas, right? The rule was US or Canada.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Blame
and then
Canada.
the second guy's not from the US or Canada either.
Rob in Canada,
Rob
right?
Vegas, honestly,
What
blame
about
Canada.
Tiger of Kai?
Am I just not that far down yet? Oh,
There's a lot of sixes in there, man. You got some sixes, right?
Hey,
what about
else?
TJC?
Really
TJC
cool.
is in the UK.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Tiger of Kai, are you in the US or Canada? Let me know.
Tiger of Kai. If you're domestic, you got yourself a poster.
If you're
Look at that.
domesticated, you got yourself.
But you know what, Terry? As much as that's really appreciated,
That is awesome.
the ma'am and I got something for Ginny and Brendan's kiddo.
Quick, Rob, move to Canada.
Oh, Tiger of Kai is US. All right, cool. So
Sweet.
send me a
There you
message.
go.
I will get this off to you.
Oh, he's in Virginia. Right on.
Oh, Virginia, cool. Rob Vegas, I'm sorry, man, and Terry, you as well. But yeah, that's for Tiger of Kai. Very cool.
It's not you. It's the United States Postal Service.
Yeah.
It,
oh,
it
God, yeah.
freaking is.
Their rates
Oh,
are
my Lord.
disgusting now, man.
I sent a box to Jay that just disappeared.
Coincidentally, too, that has classified Falcon in it.
Yeah.
My Falcon, he hasn't.
If you're gonna lose a classified figure, that's probably.
But it also had your mint on card 25th anniversary Matt Tracker in it.
Yeah.
My brother was stationed in Jordan last year, and we sent him a box with shoes and a bunch of other stuff for his birthday. And same thing, box never showed up.
Like it
when
just.
the ma'am and I were in Africa, forget it.
Half my stuff I wanted.
Forget it.
That sucks.
Real quick. So David says, Chad, Commander, esteemed keepers of the Joe tradition, thank you for a great evening. I'm afraid I need to sign off. Well, thanks for being here, buddy.
See ya, David.
It. Thank you so much.
Yo,
And
Joe.
on your way out, Matt Damon. Yeah. Cool. All right. So we only got a couple left, gentlemen. But again, thank you so much for doing this with us.
Happy to be here, bud.
Thanks for having us.
We really can't
Absolutely.
thank you enough. I love you all. You're all such awesome people. So
Wow.
next we got here we go. Ready? And this is brand new, kids.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I hope you got an extra.
Oh.
Yep. So Grading G.I. Joe Volume 11. These just shipped out.
Woo!
So yeah, this is the next one.
Cool.
Beauty.
Ooh, look at that.
No bent spine.
Nope.
Hasn't even been read.
Yep. It's got a wicked awesome coastie from Boston on the back there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's from Kansas.
right there. Mr. Hooded Cobra Commander.
Okay, a softball. I got an easy one. But I may want to wait a minute because I believe there is a viewer that goes by HCC789 that would like to log in and participate. Okay, so in the G.I. Joe comic book series, the Baroness was badly burned. She was taken for plastic surgery, for reconstructive surgery. She was brought to the Institute by Major Blood. They asked what her name was. Major Blood gave a name that sounded like a very much made-up name, which later became her actual name. What was the name that Major Blood gave to the Baroness?
Betty White.
That's a close enough.
Nick
That
Gilda
would have been better.
Radner. Then Jeremy says, Coastie blocked.
That's it.
That is it.
Awesome.
Anastasia DeCobre. So, Jeff Butler,
All right, Jeff.
send me your address. Very awesome, dude. So you get this book, and these
That's awesome.
Just arrived at people's houses. So very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Be sure to
And
bend
the
up.
world made a cardboard's like, that's easy. What do you mean that's easy? That's not easy.
Make
And then
sure
Brandon says, take it off, not from our daughter B&G. What are we taking off?
What?
I didn't know it was
Missed that. You're not paying attention, man.
I saw it. And then I changed my name to what Hans said. But to be clear, I want to clarify. I meant that Hans would take his shirt off if you did the $20, not that I was joining him and taking my shirt off. Okay.
Goodbye, horses, crying over you.
Put it on. Put it on.
All right. Moving along.
Oh, geez.
That was worth a couple of bucks, right?
Yeah.
Thanks, Brandon. Brandon, we got something right after this next one for you and Ginny. Pericles, I have a Storm Shadow trivia question of my own. What was Storm Shadow's first line in the Sunbow animated series? That's a good question. That's probably what it was.
I would finish you off, but that would save me the enjoyment of embarrassing you later.
Delayed gratification. I love it. They taught us so many good values.
That's a good point.
Oh, man. That's a good question. That's a really good question. Was it in Pyramid of Darkness when the Dreadnoks were tearing up those tanks? But the ninja is the weapon. Was it that?
Oh no. He had lines in that miniseries in the Pyramid of Darkness.
Yeah, I know, but isn't that like when he? No, I don't know if that's when he first walks up, but whatever. Here's the answer right there. It's judo chop. So whatever. Cool. All right.
Is it really?
No, I'm sure it's not judo chop.
That would be terrible.
Thanks, Pains. You didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. Thanks for having me and happy anniversary. We appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming. Excalibur.
I do remember that being a storyline there.
Well, yeah, he got Excalibur from the Lady in the Lake, but I mean, I guess if we're not including the 5-parters. Anywho, now we all just look dumb, all of us.
Yeah,
Dumb.
I do not remember even slightly. That's a good question.
Didn't I say it? Isn't that it? Didn't I? No, that wasn't it.
Yeah, that is a real line from Storm Shadow. Yeah, when he got Excalibur and he whooped on everybody, and he was cutting through all those pillars and stuff. All right, anyway, so moving on. Here we go. Joe, dude, this one's you, brother. This is like last, and don't make it dumb, right? Well, no pressure, but
not too hard either.
Show this. Nobody spaz out. I don't know if this is either going to go over like gangbusters or it's going to go over like a wet mop. Okay, so this is the final item that we are giving away. You know what? Maybe I'll give a couple others. Who cares? Here we go. Ready? Go.
So it's the entire set of 7 figures from the Sky Striker HasLab project.
What?
What the hell?
That is a huge giveaway.
Hang on.
You say?
Night Force, Ripcord.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
At Cobra Trooper guy.
What
Eric, traffic controller. Cobra
damage.
Commander, Mickey Mouse, Cobra Commander.
What he hasn't told anyone yet, though, is they all have two left hands.
Wayne.
Hey, I will say this though, as she's showing them, a couple
Cobra
of
Trooper.
the blisters are separated from the bottom, and that's not on me and the ma'am. Right?
Yep,
That's on
yep.
Hasbro.
Ace. Mm-hmm. And
Very
Scarlet.
cool.
Very cool. Very
All right,
nice
so
gift. Nice gift.
Final giveaway. And
Yeah,
this is
It's got to be a
this is
tough.
our thanks to everyone. Right?
It's gotta be a
Everyone who
somewhat-
has made.
Nice.
What?
No. I sorry to step on that. Go ahead, please.
No, it's okay. This is our thanks from me and the ma'am for everyone who has made my first year freaking awesome.
Yes.
All
Nice.
of these figures.
You know what I would do? I'd be like, yo, name every character from the 1986 line in alphabetical order. Go.
You got it, Joe. Joe Ricondo. You got something, man.
Now, hold up. They're asking in the chat, is everybody eligible for this? Or are we
everybody
allowed?
domestic
No,
US, right?
If you already won one, no. Right? Yeah, because we changed that.
Okay.
Claim.
Look, Will wins right there by default. There you go. Have a good night, everybody. No.
Thanks for coming.
Just a hard one, Joe. A hard one.
Get him.
All right, Chad, you can call minutia on this question if you feel it's not worthy.
Yeah, actually.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me the big screen.
Oh. I don't hear a fucking praise out of you. Yeah.
Give him the
He's still in sync, please.
Please. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. These have always intrigued me with the toys, and I own a few of them by chance. Some people collect them, some people don't. But what is this defect called?
Oh, I know.
And Chad, you can cancel that question if you want.
Angry third worker.
I think that's pretty general.
A crack.
A crack. So,
hey, Mike, is that the correct term? Mike Layton? That seems pretty close. If that's not
close.
it. Okay, that's close, but that's not it.
Not it.
Okay.
No. So no. An orifice.
Hey, speaking of orifices, Big Bacon was asking for your OnlyFans earlier, Chad. Do you have a link for that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Didn't
I don't
put
even
that-
have Tweeter, man.
Yeah, you don't want to be on there.
Battle damage execution style.
Oh, look at this. Dimple Chad taking it back to the 2000. Yep. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Mike, I thought that was a good guess, man. I don't know what the correct terminology is, but I thought Big Bacon and Mike's guesses were decent.
Yeah, I thought that was the term.
In the right neighborhood.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have some friends that do some molding, and that's the term they use. That's what I thought. I thought it was.
Oh yeah, the one that Mike used.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Joe's got something else in mind.
You know what we can do? Recock and ask another question.
All right, but first I want to hear Joe Ricondo's answer. What do you call that?
I was always told it was a short pour.
Hey, Yesterland Toys just guessed it.
Yesterland got it before
Right.
you said it.
He put that comment up before you said it, so we know Yesterland Toys actually got it. All right.
Good job, Neil.
Toys.
Short pour. Yeah, so it's basically good job, brother. They basically just don't put enough plastic in that little injection molded mold, and so it doesn't quite get to the very end of it. Nice.
Personally, like my answer.
Drew,
but, I mean,
emotional
give it to
damage.
Neil.
It's emotional damage.
That was a roller
Who's this
coaster of
guy right
emotions
here?
for these guys.
Dang it! I was just about to win.
Oh.
So, I mean, we're
Short
staying
pour.
out of it, right? We're not picking the questions. We're not picking the winners, anything like that. I'm just
Yeah, no, I
watching
think
the
Short
chat.
Pour got it. Short Pour got it. Yesterland Toys, man. He guessed it right before
All right.
Joe Ricondo said
Right
it.
before the
So.
buzzer.
Short rounds, little brother.
Yesterland, make
Yep.
sure you send me a message, man, and I will send you all of the HasLab Sky Striker.
Good job, Neil.
That's
What a
awesome
gift.
stuff, man.
Wow.
Awesome stuff.
What a prize.
Look, man, you give the gift of endless content to us, and then you're the one giving away stuff. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
Just
Super
give
cool.
and then give some more.
There's an argument as to which of those gifts is worth more.
Well, Big Bacon, it was Joe's question, so we're gonna go with Joe's answer. We're going with Short Pour.
Yeah, Big Bacon, for what it's worth, I'm on your side, man. But it's his question, it's his answer.
Yeah, we got to let Joe Ricondo make the call.
And if it were the Temple of Doom, it'd be short round.
Hey guys, I gotta bail on you. I hate to leave early, but I'm double booked tonight.
No worries at all. Good to see you, Mikey.
See you, Mike.
Nice to meet you, Mike.
Congratulations, sir. It is wonderful. I'm glad I've been able to be on the ride with you this year. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks so much, Mike. And thanks for all your support. Thanks for having me on What's on Joe Mind. It meant the world to me. I really appreciate it.
Hey, it's no trouble. We gotta work in how to get you back again real soon.
You know how to get a hold of me, brother. I appreciate you.
I usually just tie something to the pigeon's leg. Does that still work?
Yeah. That'll work.
That's as good a guess as I need to get you to New Mexico.
Yeah, that'll work, sir.
But, thank you. We'll see everybody Tuesday night at 9 for the team stream.
All right. See you Tuesday night.
See you, Mike.
Thanks.
Take it easy, guys.
Just picture Mike there with a pigeon with a map. Like,
God.
Find me, Chad.
So, I have a question, and this is for Ginny and Brandon. So, am I wearing a Chuckle shirt? No, dude, I just wear a lot of freaking Hawaiian shirts. I mean, yes. Thank you very much. Thank you, Yesterland, and congratulations on your win. So, Ginny, Brandon, we need to know which of these you want. So, this is specifically for you guys because you're so supportive, and we know that like your kiddos like really into this. So, do you want? And this is from my collection. Do you want my carded Headhunter Stormtrooper?
It's a good one.
Right? Do you want this? Or
do you want my signed Ron Rudat Cobra Commander logo?
wow. Yeah. So Ginny and Brandon, you got to decide. So Ron Rudat, this is last year from Joe Fest, right? Yes. He did this. Yeah. Or one or the other. You got to pick. So let us know. And one of those is for you guys. So Jenna Geek says, I need that combat infantry badge Hawaiian shirt. Yep. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. Man, I'm still on full screen. Hi, everybody. Hi, Jay.
Sorry, I was getting ready to sneak off to the bathroom.
You're like,
I'm just waiting for their answer. Oh, she's torn. Give us a second. That's okay. Okay, so
I mean, it is tough. So Ron Rudat designed that logo. I would probably take that and frame it up on the wall.
Yeah, absolutely.
give her this one.
How old is it?
Oh, I was gonna say if she wanted this one, she can have the toy and the signed one.
yeah, so okay. So you got the Cobra logo print from Ron Rudat with his signature. So thank you guys for that. Mr. Carson Metaxas.
Yo.
You graced us all with your presence. I know you've been
Stop.
super busy.
Glad to be here with all you guys, man. I enjoy all your company.
Let's do it. Right?
What are we doing?
We're doing this. We're
What
going to
do
give
you
away
mean? Oh, we're giving that away. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. We'll keep this in the realm of, I'm not trying to go too deep cuts here. Chad, hold that. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Bye, Commander. All right. Chad, hold that article up to the camera again. Go ahead, full screen with that. This was released in 1993 as part of the brand new Battle Core line. This is a two-part question. There was branding changes in 1993. What were the significant changes to the card backs in 93? And
turn it around. Okay.
And what was this figure originally supposed to be part of? It was going to be part of a sub team, not the Battle Core. Battle Core was the catch-all. So it's a two-part question. What was the big changes for the card backs in 93? And what line was this originally planned to come out as part of? There we go. You got this. Two-parter.
Damn.
Two-part question. Come on, guys. Let's go. 1993.
Did you see my modern customs?
Rob Vegas, that is correct. That's part. So he's got part of it, All right. Pains. Okay, Pains. You're getting closer, man. Laser and D. Okay. All right. Let's go. What was the biggest change for 1993? The biggest change for 1993, because there was a couple, and so one of you guessed laser and one of you guessed foul card, and both of those were changes. But what was the biggest change to the card backs?
The price.
1993.
The price.
Economics.
That's 2023. Whoever said that.
Damn, I think I made this question too subjective. Because here's the thing, like they're all getting partial stuff right. They added the lasers, they got rid of the explosions, And yes, several people have said that he was going to originally be DEF. He would have been part of the evil headhunters, obviously, the bad guys. I think I made that question kind of too subjective because there was so many branding changes. What I was looking for, nobody said it yet. What was the biggest change to the card backs in 1993?
Submit your essays via Instagram. No
It's
less
just
than
it's just one thing, and I'm giving you a hint by saying the biggest too. So
the biggest change, APA format, people. Right?
What was the biggest change for 1993?
I think I know what it is, but I think
it threw spit in the face of 1982 to 1992 hardback collectors. Let's just say if you have a Toys R Us in your basement and you're displaying them all around the bend, when you get to 93, things changed significantly. Yes, Mike Lighton. So I know he's already won once, though, right? Didn't Mike already win one?
Uh-huh.
That's what I was looking for. I think I was too granular on that question. So they changed the file cards from 6x9 to 6x10. And the reason they did that was other card backs of the era had gone to that bigger size, and retailers kind of forced Hasbro's hand on that. Vinny DeLevia just told me that. So that was pretty cool.
He did not win yet.
Pretty cool info. Mike, okay, so if Mike didn't win yet, and Mike, did you guess the other stuff correctly as well? I think Mike was the first one to get the size. So yeah, that's what I was looking for by biggest change. It was the size of the card backs grew.
Well, this is your rodeo, brother.
All right. I say give it to Mike because he already said no explosion in DEF earlier in the chat. So he had already gotten the DEF portion of it. So I'd say Mike's the winner. Congratulations.
All right, Mike. Woo!
Mike, you get my carded Headhunter Stormtrooper.
Good job. That was a tough decision, man. Changing that to 6x10. Really, it's hard to find star cases for those.
Did anybody, out of curiosity, you know those they used to give away face paint, like camouflage stuff?
Yep.
Did anybody ever put that on their face? That stuff was
did.
Dude. That stuff was hard to wash off. That was like shoe polish in a little tube.
I think I tried that once. It was in the summer and we were all sweaty and it just kind of
just
became a blob. Yeah.
My mom was French Canadian, so she'd be washing off my face and saying things in French, but I'm pretty sure they weren't friendly things.
I'll tell you what, anytime we do any field problems and somebody in my chain of command gets like all hard charged and they're like, we need to camo up. Everybody's like, no, God, no, because it sucks. It gets on everything.
I have a story to tell about.
Stinks.
Yeah, I have a story to tell about that, but I can't tell it. I don't think I can tell it on air. But anyway.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll tell you all fair.
Well, since we're still hanging out for a couple more minutes, I'm going to show you guys something cool. So I got some slides.
I like stuff.
I'm going to chuck it in here. Yeah. Oh, it's stuff. Trust me, it's stuff. It's definitely stuff. But thank you guys for helping me with that giveaway. That was
that was fun. Super fun.
That was fun, man. Fun. That was all thanks to you guys.
Good items.
I love the shininess of this logo.
I do too.
Here's a question. When standing a loose G.I. Joe figure on a display, how many other figures do you knock down?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. The answer is yup.
It depends on the size of the backpack.
Yeah.
Look at Terry. Look at how nice this is. As I'm in the UK and outlawed from the competition due to postal costs, I still feel like I've won watching you legend. That's cool.
Oh,
thanks, man.
dude.
Very cool. All right. So I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to do it. I feel a little uneasy about it, but well, I'm kind of weird like that. You know, it just seems so weird. But hey, I launched my merch store.
Hey.
So
all right.
There it is. I'm going to put the link in for anybody who gives a crap. And there it is, right meow. And now I can start pimping this, I guess. But yeah, this is what I got. So I got that design. That's my new logo, by the way. That's actually going to happen after tomorrow. So my rebrand will be done. And I got that one because a lot of people seem to like that.
You like stuff? I like stuff.
And then there's that one. All right. Because 90 to 94 Joe doesn't get enough love. So I figured I had to throw out a Neon at Night merch design. And then there's the Mams design. And all of these are thanks to Pendragon. So he designed all of these for me.
That's great. I love the Battle Cat helmet. That's
yeah,
perfect.
the Battle
That's
Cat helmet, right? It's like one of those inside jokes, you know, 'cause she always shows up on our streams, Jay, with her Battle Cat.
Battle Cat, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. And then actually, actually,
Oh,
I had to
dude,
do the
that's
actually.
so good.
And then car rant. There's that one, and then there's that. So,
All right.
I got 7 different logos, and
I love that.
Jay, you know about Redbubble, right? So there's over 70 different items that you can put logos on: T-shirts, stickers, mouse pads, hats, phone cases, coffee mugs. Who doesn't love coffee mugs? So, yeah. Anyway, so there's a link if anybody cares. Get some cool shit. So
nice,
yeah,
awesome stuff, dude.
That's all I got. So I feel real weird pimping that stuff, but there it is. So people have been asking for so long about merch, and I meant to do it, but I knew I was going to change the channel name anyway, so I just waited. So yeah,
it looks good.
Yeah, good stuff.
That's all thanks to Pendragon. So
nice,
beautiful.
He is a great designer of stuff. So what else we got going on? I'm pretty much done. So you guys got anything else?
Nah,
man.
Go
around the room.
I'm ordering a Neon at Night T-shirt right now.
Awesome, very cool. I may have ordered one for myself for Joe Fest.
Nice.
It doesn't have my name on it, so I'm not like Def Leppard wearing my own merch. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a celebration of '90s GI Joe. So I did order one of those shirts. So.
Hey,
and
speaking
Pendragon
of Dragon
says, "Go shop, humans." Speaking of Def Leppard, what?
Oh, just speaking of Def Leppard, what has 9 arms and really sucks?
I get it.
I will give that dude all the credit in the world. When my band, when we just went and did these past couple of quick shows, we were listening to Def Leppard in the van, and myself and the bass player, we were talking about how that guy had to relearn how to play the drums with like pedal triggers. Oh, look at your kitty.
Yeah, he's an insane drummer, man. And
Yeah.
the fact that Joe and the boys kept him on is a test to like what a brotherhood music is as well, too. So
You know what? And that's entirely true because I'm friends with another band that was on my label, and their drummer got shot in a freaking home invasion.
Oh no.
Right? So he was hanging out in his buddy's apartment, and these gangbangers broke in and they tried to rob them. So my buddy, right, exercising some self-preservation, he was right by the door. He's like, F this. And he just took off, right? And he went running, and they shot him 3 times in the back.
Oh,
They shot him through the
Jesus.
lung. Like they messed him up, and it took him like a year to recover. The band fired him.
What?
After he recovered and came back, he did a whole other freaking tour with them, and then they fired his ass.
Brutal.
That band lost so much respect after that,
Yeah.
especially from me, right? A,
Yeah.
being a combat veteran, right? And B, being a drummer. I was like, dude, I can't believe you guys fired him. That's
That's
crazy.
terrible. That's terrible. Just put him on leave. I understand you might need another drummer to fill in for a minute, but Jesus, once he's ready. Yeah.
That's like the band.
Trust me too, from experience, drummers are very, very difficult to find.
Oh yeah.
In fact, the hardest component of a band in my career, having stepped away from the drums the last few years, is finding a drummer. So 100%.
Yep.
That's
and
why
you and I have had numerous conversations about your hunt for a drummer.
Yeah, absolutely.
That new guy they've got for Foo Fighters is in like 7 bands, and it's like I wonder why.
Yeah, he's done everything. Josh Freeze is wicked. I want to see a couple things since we're going to sign off. I don't know if you're going to go down the list, Chad.
Yeah, I was going to go around the room. Thank you, Zazel.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
So,
when I come to Canada, we're going to jam.
Oh, dude, yeah, we're gonna have a list of songs. We're gonna go. We'll do a live too.
Yeah, y'all better stream that. That's what I was getting ready to say.
Sure, that's gonna be great.
Anyway, so yes, by all means, let's go around. Jay, please.
Yeah, so we've become really good friends. In fact, I'm proud to say that you're one of my absolute best friends. 100%. We met through Action Figure Adventure. This is great just to see everybody here that I've met in this community. So I want to thank all you guys on the panel. Brian, you know you're a hero of mine. You've been a hero of mine for a very long time. Carson, you're such a good dude. You're the master of G.I. Joe. Hans, dude, you were like, I could listen to you talk all day. You're the wisest man. Drew, Joe, I just met you guys chronically online. Thank you so much for being here. And I look forward to hanging out with you guys in the future. Hopefully that would be great. But
Likewise, bud.
most importantly, to the right, every single person in this chat that hangs out and supports our YouTube and our creative outlets. I can't thank you guys enough for everything that you give and everything that you find entertaining out of what we give to you. So thank you so much. Chad, you're my brother. I love you, dude. And I can't wait to do verses till the end of time, frankly, every Friday night. So thank you, man.
Jay. Thank you so much. And I couldn't have said it any better than you did, man. I love you to death. And, thank you for bringing me on your channel and letting me just partake in the fun with you. I love it. I always look forward to it.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers.
Thank you so much. Brian, what do you got?
All right. Chad, give me the big screen.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah.
We're about to see some cats.
Excellent. Now give me the small screen again.
Yes.
There we go.
Love
I
it.
just wanted to see if you'd do it. Thank you for having me on your show, and congratulations on a year. I think the conversation that we've had, both among us and in the chat, shows what kind of an impact you've had in a very short time. So congratulations. I look forward to the next year. Thank you for being in Cobra Convergence this year coming up.
Thank you for having me.
And the cat says congratulations too. Now he's going to go away.
Very cool. Well, Brian, again, thank you for having me in Cobra Convergence 7. I know last year was I had just kind of just gotten into YouTube, right? You already had Cobra Convergence 6 already dialed in, but I was still able to contribute with New 202 and JLS Comics, right? On the G.I. Joe Transformer crossover stuff. So that was fun.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it. Thank you for inviting me. And it means the world to me, man. So you're definitely somebody to look up to. You've been around for a long time. So
thank you for being in. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who participates. You guys make the event. So thank you.
Yeah. And I just got to say, as a side note, why didn't I think of Chadiversary? Damn it.
Ooh, that's good. That is good.
Next year.
Yep. Next year. Chadiversary Part 2. And then Jeff Butler says the Chadissance. Ben Dragon says Lord Hoodie's feline is my spirit animal. I don't know if you guys saw the ma'am bust out her cat when Jay and I were doing 1983 Masters of the Universe on Friday with Motu Joe, but my wife's cat is a gigantic badass. He is huge. Chronically, what do you got, my man?
Hey, I'm actually fine with the small screen. Thank you. No, thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it. Oh,
tough shit.
That's too much pressure, man. All right. Well, yeah. Thanks for having me. Thanks to you guys for hanging out. It was nice meeting all of you. Drew G, it's fun to see your face. You would make a good Iceman impersonator, I think. I don't know if you've considered a career in that, but I think you could make some good money doing it.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Of course, man. Yeah. Yeah, Chad, again, congratulations on 1 year, man, and to many more, my friend. Thanks for having me.
Cool. I appreciate it. I just kind of wanted you guys to talk about yourselves. But Joe, what do you got, brother?
Sir. Well, thanks for having me on, Chad. I don't contribute to YouTube, but I do watch a lot of it. And I always enjoy your channel and many of your others. And I guess it's just Joe Fest for me now, meeting up with everybody. I'm not really there to buy toys. I'm just there to meet people and have a little vacation and head back home.
Thanks, Joe. I really appreciate you, my man. You're always around. You're like everybody else who's hanging out tonight. Like you are one of those selfless people. So if anybody doesn't know, and Joe, I'm going to share this story, man, just because you're here now. And so I had been looking for a general, and in our Joe Fest conversation, I had said that I don't know what Carson's doing. Carson's going to pick his dog up. Hey, who called that shit?
Aw.
But Carson, I had been saying in our group chat,
there we go,
that I needed to get a general. And Joe, being, you know, just one of those like selfless people in the community, like we all strive to find to put in our circle. Joe said, "Hey, I got another general. Like, I'll give it to you for what I paid for it."
Mm-hmm.
And it was like astronomically cheap, inexpensive, we'll say, inexpensive. But
Nice.
I was really blown away by Joe's generosity. And Joe, you know, like I couldn't say thank you enough to you for that. Just the gesture alone. And we did happen to find one, but I'm still going to get the one from Joe because getting toys from friends means more to me than just walking into a store and finding something.
Yep.
And it's not just about like the
I
little
agree.
plastic vroom vrooms and dollies, right? It's about like when you look at these things, you're like, I got this from this person. This person hooked me up with that. This person told me where to find that on eBay. And right, like those things matter. So thank you, Joe. I can't thank you enough for that. So, and I'm really looking forward to hanging out with you. And we're staying in the same hotel, so it's going to be ridiculous. Yeah. Anyway, Carson, Mr. Metaxas,
what's
the
up,
man. What do you got, my friend?
Man, I was thinking about it. Like, what I do for G.I. Joe, the archiving stuff, the book stuff, what have you, it's a pretty like solitary, isolated task. You know what I mean? I'm usually, if I'm out interviewing the creators, that's very interactive. But other than that, man, it's just me doing my thing. And all of you guys being so kind to me and having the nice words that you do have and reaching out and knowing that, you know, the documentation work that I've done helps you guys do what you do on YouTube feels really great. And I just wanted to say thank you to all of you creators that are making content that helps entertain and connect with people like me that are more like under the hood, just toiling away on whatever we're toiling away on. You guys give us a lot of connection, a lot of entertainment. And I just wanted to say thank you to all you guys that do what you do. And, you know, to everybody in the chat room, these guys wouldn't be making what they're making without you guys interacting with them and giving them the positive feedback that I know for me, words of affirmation, that's my love language. And so when people tell me nice things, it's like it's fuel in the tank to keep building. And I'm sure you guys that, you know, are YouTube creators feel the same way. So thank you to you guys for putting your time in and creating stuff that entertains and connects with the rest of us in the community that don't make YouTube content like you guys do. And thank you to the people in the chat room for all the positivity that keeps people like me building books and archives and people like these guys, you know, building the content that they build. So Skyfall, hell yeah. Good job, man. I think we're down to like 20 sets of full posters. And then after that, the 84, 85 vehicle poster is going to be sold out. And I honestly don't think I'll ever reprint it because packing posters is the bane of my existence. And I don't say that to make you feel bad. Thank you for buying them. but they are running out. I got like 20 sets left. So thank you.
You know, one thing about the setup of this room is I can't
yeah, there's no wall space
posters because they're all right here in front of me.
Man, at my previous Toys R Us, I got one of those racks that had like the 20 posters, you know, on the little metal things. And I finally, like for the first time, because obviously I've got the posters that I've made. There's like 17 of them, but I had dozens of other posters and I could put them all on display for the first time. And it was amazing. But when I moved, my Toys R Us shrunk a little bit. I had to get rid of that piece. So,
you know, and speaking of posters, Brian, last year at Joe Fest, the ma'am and I got some of your incredible artwork, and you know we have that stuff framed. It's in our game room, and I love seeing it every time I do. Every time I walk in that game room, I look over at your art, and I love your art.
Thank you, and it was nice to meet you, and I look forward to see. Are you both going this time?
No, the ma'am's got to go. Yeah, she's got to move our battalion to California.
Right. Well, it'll be great to see you, and thank you. Thank you for picking up something. I draw for fun. I draw because I enjoy it, and I kind of keep it at that level. But I really love that you know at least somebody likes it. So thank you very much. I'm very honored that you would purchase it and keep it. I thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Drew. My friend, what do you got? I have a YouTube channel too. We're gonna get to the where can we find you? We just like you got any closing thoughts to the chat or these fine gentlemen?
Nah, I'm good. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's fun doing this. I love coming on these chats, and I appreciate being invited on here. I love G.I. Joe, but I don't know all the lore and everything like you guys do. So, but you guys are the ones I come to learn about it. Like, I do have that love of it enough to be able to like seek out those that do. I mean, like I said, Brian, I've been watching your videos for years.
Thank you.
And I've learned a lot there, and Chad goes through the list, and I'm just like, oh, that is so cool. Oh, I had that one. It's so much fun. And 3D Joe's, I've been on that website so many times, just looking at stuff. So I mean, it's just fun being on here, and I'm so glad you're having a 1 year anniversary, and I hope for 20-year anniversary. Just keep doing it, keep having fun, and just hope for the best for you, man. And I can't wait to hang out with you. And was it 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Less than. Yep.
Yeah, it is less than. Oh,
yep. 12 days, man.
I gotta go to freaking Phoenix, Vegas, all the way to Anaheim, come all the way back. I get 1 day, wash everything, repack, Georgia. Ugh.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mess. But thank you, Drew. I really appreciate that. And I gotta say, man, you and I met last year, and again, I'm sorry, brother, but
okay. I cried for a little while over it. When I was over it.
When I saw you on Palatalk and I watched you talk about how you perceived the battle between G.I. Joe and Cobra, with the Mars Industry stuff, and I was like, this guy gets it. Like, he really gets it. And I really enjoyed watching that episode, man. Like, I think
I appreciate that.
You did a freaking bang up job.
Thank you. Yeah, and I do mean that. And I mean, it just makes sense. If they could get back to that, then G.I. Joe would thrive.
Yeah, no, it's very cool, man. So I really appreciate that. Mr. Chow, Mr. Hans Chow, the guy who I'm going to commission to do a freaking logo for me like you did for Jay one day. What do you got, my friend? What's going on?
Well, I don't know. I'm getting old, and all my buddies have moved away to different places. And when they move, it's not like, well, I'm moving upstate, moving to California, or whatever you guys do. They leave the country and move 6,000 miles away in another direction, and you have to take a boat or an elephant or a camel to see them. So, like, it gets pretty lonely down here. And, like, I'm glad I met all you guys because, like, y'all kind of on the same wavelength. And I like being on that wavelength because, like, life's kind of really serious, and you guys have similar issues to me in the sense that life is very serious, but we can always retire, and on a Friday night we can laugh at Joe's and how dare you not like the Viper and things like that.
Let it go, for God.
Wait, which Viper are we talking about?
The Viper.
1986?
Now you told that on me. Great.
Oh.
Never let it go.
Sacrilege.
Hang on. I said Carson, the 86 Viper, I don't like because he has a giant head, and everybody lost it on me. So there you go.
I agree. It's just his helmet. You take the helmet off, and he's got a normal size head underneath.
I think the design of the Viper is fine. The
like
86 one has got a big head. That's all I'm saying.
And then we can carry these things with us into other streams on other YouTube channels forever. And it's that kind of camaraderie and community. And I mean, I haven't played video games in a long time, but I started to play with TJ and Gaz, and a lot of guys come online and I play now, and I start to feel like young again. And I miss all that, and I'm glad that I can get it. And like, I'm just gonna go on a weird thing. Like, I'm not Trinidadian. I'm a Trinidadian, and we kind of look at Americans, and y'all have like some stereotypes attached to y'all. I'm not gonna say them online, but y'all know what they are. But like, it's stereotypes kind of garbage because like I've never met anybody who fits the American stereotypes that kind of exist. I kind of wonder where they're from because you guys represent almost 100% of the Americans I know, and y'all don't fit any of those negative stereotypes. And I'm really glad that those garbage stereotypes are just garbage stereotypes because y'all like the greatest people like I've ever met. I mean, and Jay too, because he's Canadian like me, so he's naturally perfect,
Hey,
oh, that's what it's about.
Thank you, Lisa.
That's awesome.
And I'll see you in December. Yeah, I feel what you're saying, Hans, about people moving away. And granted, geographically, it would be easier for someone, like me or all these other guys. But I feel what you're saying. And like real life in person, and I'm stressing in person friends. I only have two. And it's the two guys that I play music with. I played music with them for 2 decades. I love them both very much. I'm a very, very private, very quiet, very low key kind of person. Yes, my name is Chad, right? I understand that like Chads are supposed to be super extra or whatever, but I'm not. Like I'm super low key, and to have friends like you guys, to be able to hang out with you guys and talk the stuff that we talk, it allows me that outlet and closeness and camaraderie and friendship that I don't get elsewhere. And so I really appreciate all of you.
Man, I'll chime in there too. I agree 100%. When I worked at the ad agency and was surrounded by like 100 plus creatives, it was easy to make friends and whatever. When I left there and went to work for Duke University and was just in a much smaller little kind of cocoon, and then being out on my own since 2015, it's hard to make new friends and meet new people and stuff. And like being part of this community and having some of the many years running friendships that I do in the community, it's amazing like how welcoming and warm this community can be. There's douchebags in the community too. There's douchebags in every community, but yeah. I would say, by and large, the people that I've met here, it's been absolutely amazing. And that's even like translated into like a local friend collector group up in Raleigh, which unfortunately is like an hour away now. But there was like 12 of us that all collected toys, and it wasn't necessarily just G.I. Joe, but all those friendships opened up because of diving deep into the toy collecting community. So I definitely second that, man.
Yeah. Look at Matthew Comstock, I guess, just got here. What's up, Matthew?
Got some catching up to do.
Dude,
you didn't miss anything.
I'm supposed to speak to Matt. So I'm actually just hoping, I'm waiting for this to go. So I'm going to call Matt. Matt, I swear to Christ, I'm going to call you.
Yeah, he's going to call you in a second, Matt. Look at it. He's freaking browbeating you on the internet.
I don't think so.
You know what? I have to say this, and I'm saying it to this dude right here, this guy, this gentleman right here on my side. When I first talked to Jay, so I won the Man for Action Figure Adventure Season 2. Right? And I'm not a Star Wars collector, but I was like, I'm either going to win it or I'm going to drive the price up. And I won it. I tried to give it to Rob. Rob didn't want it. I tried to give it to Jay. Jay didn't want it. I took it. I love it. It's in my Chinet. But then Jay and I started talking. And I remember telling my wife, the guy from Action Figure Adventure is actually talking to me. She was like, oh, that's
geez.
She was like, oh, that's cool. And then, this is where I wound up. So,
yeah.
I'm embarrassed. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
Oh, man, I love you to death. I love you all. Jay, where can everyone find you? Because Hans has to call freaking Matt.
YouTube. And you know what's great? I don't have a crazy name. My name is just Jay Bartlett. It is my name. And I was told don't use your real name on YouTube, but I'm just Jay Bartlett. So please, guys, check me out there. Video games and toys, that's me. And I love to live stream. So check me out. And thank you all once again for hanging out with all of us tonight.
I think that name fits you perfect, Jay Bartlett, because you just keep it real, man. There's nothing,
Yeah,
you're just such an approachable guy, like online, obviously. But when I met you in person, I was like, fuck yeah, dude, this guy's cool. I could totally hang out with him.
Oh, thanks, brother. Thank you.
I couldn't use my real last name if I wanted to for 2 reasons.
Yes,
One,
yes. Different situation. Yeah.
Right? Because of the military. I keep that separate. 2, I guarantee you no one can pronounce it properly.
Challenge accepted.
So my last name is spelled, and I'm going to spell it phonetically. Zulu, Oscar, Lima, Oscar. Zollo. How would you pronounce that?
Zollo. Zoyo?
Zulio.
See? You fucked it up.
Okay.
Try again.
You don't have to be so mean about it.
No. I opened it up. That's what I wanted. I wanted that response. I'd be mad if you...
I never heard him yell at us before. Oh.
Is your middle initial D?
Yes.
D for dickhead.
Ooh.
Chad DiZolo, I think is how I used to read it.
Yeah.
Is that right?
You see my name on all my orders, dude.
Is that right then?
Yeah,
okay.
It is. It's
Okay.
Zolo. It's
Well,
like,
you
it's
talked
like
it
Zolo.
up. You talked it up like it was this exotic thing. If I saw it on a paper, that's
Yeah.
how I would have read it. But you got me thinking. I'm like, oh, I gotta roll my R's and
Yeah. Zollo.
yeah.
Chronically, I'm just
Senor
playing.
Zollo.
We don't need to drag out the hurt. I already feel bad enough. It's
Oh,
just,
no.
But I
We're just-
I live in New Mexico. 2 L's is a Y. Everyone they always chew up my name, and so I'm just like, I'm just not gonna. So anyway,
Why is it the eBay auctions that I watch go too high and then the ones that I miss go way lower than I would have bid?
always right?
I
Always.
swear to God, that's been my experience today.
It's Murphy's law. It's Murphy's
Ugh,
law.
it's so frustrating.
You got to find
Anyway.
the ones with people that are selling candlestick holders, because I'm telling you, those people let stuff go for dirt cheap.
Cheap.
That's like the eBay hack.
They don't know how to value things. So just search for candles and then search for their other items.
Yep.
Look at that.
Okay.
Last name car rant. Here it comes. Anyway, thank you, Jay. Thank you for that, Jay. I love you very much, Brian. Where can everyone find you, good sir?
Hey, wait, hold on. I'm in the logo corner now. So hang on. Wait. Put the logo back. Put it back. Put it back.
You could find me.
Hi, I'm Chad Rolo. Buy my shirt.
It's Chad.
I'm sorry.
I quit.
My apologies. I'm never getting invited back.
Hooded Cobra Commander has taken over the show.
Hooded Cobra Commander 78 on YouTube, hcc788.com on the internet. Thank you for asking.
Can I see it one more time, please?
Here, hold on. Hi, I'm Chad. This is my show. I'm 1 year old. Check out my merch store.
He straight said, "Buy my shirts."
Oh God.
Oh man.
That's funny.
Oh, thank you so much for that, Brian. Chronically, you got to follow that. Where can everybody find you, good sir?
You can find me on the Chronically Online YouTube channel. You can find me on the Chronically Online Instagram page. That will be online spelled with a 3, not an E, because apparently my handle is very common.
All right.
Thanks again, guys, for hanging out.
No doubt. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you guys too. You guys too, for sure.
Thanks for coming, and we got to get you around more often. And Chad from Pendragon says, I've just been pronouncing your last name Megaforce.
Hey, that works.
Yeah. And then look at this.
Or
look.
mega forceful to get it right.
Yeah. Buy my shirts. That is never going away, ever. Everybody's just yucking it up at Brian. Brian, I love you, man. The very first time you and I hung out was with Jay, and we were talking about, I don't know what we were talking about, but Mindbender. And you described Dr. Mindbender, and I was just laughing so hard.
So
Joe.
I'm just going to say real quick, my favorite Brian running gag is when he shoots the missile at Mindbender version 2.
Yep.
You've done that for like 35 years. It's so great. I love it.
Yeah. It's just gonna keep going. I have no reason to change it at this point.
Yep. Right.
Keep firing at that thing. That figure's gonna have dents in it.
That's so good. Mr. Ricondo, Joe,
Yes, sir.
Where can everybody find you, good sir?
Well, I'm in most of the toy groups. Joe Ricondo on Facebook. That's my real Facebook. I don't care who friends me. And that's about it.
Very cool. And we'll see you at Joe Fest.
I will be at Joe Fest.
Hell yeah. Carson, Mr.
Yo.
Metaxas.
That was my eBay timer that just went off, but I'm no longer buying that Destro because it's way too high. So,
Which Destro?
1992 mint on card Destro. It's currently at 182.50.
Shoo.
That's just a little high for what I think that figure should go for.
That's my toy budget for like 6 months. What the hell?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no.
a little
Yeah.
high. It's a little high. But so by comparison, like I was saying, if I switch it over to ended auctions, the version 2 Snow Serpent, while we were on this chat, sold for 78. I totally would have bid it up over 78 for that mint on card. and Stalker version 2 with the kayak went for 127. I might have gone a little higher than that. So yeah. Anyway, you could find me at 3djoes.com, and all the social media links are in the top right corner. So there's Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and then also operationrecall.com. For those that don't know, I've got the old band back together and we're making all new action figures. So please check out Operation Recall and help us make that line a success.
Yes, absolutely. And I have to say, 3D Joe's YouTube, I watch daily.
What are you watching on there? What's your favorite content on there? I'm curious what I should do more of on there. Oh, well, yeah.
I love I just go to a year and I just let it play.
And for those that don't know, if you go to the 3D Joe's YouTube channel and then go to playlist, there's a playlist for each year. So you can sort all of the commercial content year to year to year, which really comes in handy like in 1990, 91 when they started doing the serial commercials that build on each other. So they're in the right order so you can get that kind of narrative that they wanted you to get. What I really want to start doing this is probably 2024 territory, because I got to get the books out the door and I've got to get Operation Recall in a good space. What I think I'm going to start doing though is with all those creator interviews I've been doing, you know how I put little audio snippets on each product webpage? Well, I've started to get a lot of pre-production resources or assets too. I think I'm going to start editing little video shorts, one per product, that show you pre-production stuff or process stuff, and show you audio clips with the people that created it or managed it, and just do like a little pre-production YouTube video snippets kind of thing. Because I do want to get into the YouTube, as a creative outlet kind of. That's one area that I've somewhat neglected. So
you got enough subs.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
So, yeah, very cool.
Had to get that book out of the way first, man. That thing's been daunting.
I know that thing's been kicking your ass, but you champed it, so good job. And before I move on to Drew, I have to say one last time, Carson, if it wasn't for you and all the work that you've done, like I wouldn't have been allowed to do my show on 90s Joes, which you and I have talked about before. I don't think they get enough love. And thank you again for, you're just a wealth of knowledge. And if I can't find it on the page, I'm going to message you. And
you hit me up, and I don't ever mind it, man.
Who's that guy in that 95 commercial? And you're like,
you're one of a handful of people that hit me up. And I honestly, I enjoy those interactions. I enjoy those touch points.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
Drew, where can everybody find you, good sir?
Well, real quick before you get to me, Pendragon had asked him a question. I didn't know if he answered it or not.
What was it?
Pendragon's just being a smart ass.
Let's see. Yeah. He knows very well, because one of his characters is one of the ones that was selected for the top 16, and his logo that he's got right there has permeated throughout the bad guys' forces. So it's showing up on several figures now. So yeah, he's been a critical part of Operation Recall.
Cool. Right
Appreciate you, brother.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't want to overstep.
No, yeah. Chad from Pendragon designed Cadaver, and
and then Cadaver's logos percolated out. Yeah,
gotcha.
He's just being a Chad, having fun. Anyway, Drew, floor's all yours, dude.
Well, I do have a YouTube channel.
It's Camel with an H.
It's camels and toys.
I'm pretty new to the YouTube channel as far as making videos and stuff. I have under 200 people on there, but I like this. This is what I love doing. Being in chats, talking, live streaming. I do that when I have time. I don't have a schedule. I don't have a show. I just want to have something to talk about, and I want to see if anyone's available. I'll invite some people on, and we'll just have some fun and talk and shoot the stuff. But you
apparently
can find
Agent Smith in the Matrix just got Carson. Sorry, go ahead.
It's I think it's Drew G 809, or just look up Drew G on YouTube. You can find me on Twitter, Drew G Says, and Instagram, Drew G's Toy Box. You can find me at all of those, or just in the chat making silly comments.
Yep. I love your channel, man. I love your stuff. And again, thank you for inviting me on for that Star Wars thing. To be there with you and experience that was amazing. That's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
It is still amazing. I mean, which way do I got it? You can see the boxes of stuff I got under there. On the other side, I have them displayed now, and
crazy.
And I posted some of them on the Instagram page. But yeah, it's fun. I love collecting. I love the community, talking with people. I've met a lot of great people through YouTube, and it's fun. I love this. I know I keep saying that, but it's because it's true.
Yeah, absolutely. Hans, where can everybody find you, good sir?
We can find me on Instagram, where I draw a bunch of stuff. I haven't been drawing. I've been drawing a lot recently, but it's not been going up because obviously it's all for Joe Fest right now. Message me, friend me, whatever. We'll talk. I answer everybody all the time, twice on Sundays. And everywhere else you want to find me online on any of these gentlemen's channels if they will be so generous to have me there, where I will talk and I will discuss and I will be. And that's it. That's it, really. I mean, if you want, you come down here and we lime on the beach, because that's the way you do it down in Trinidad.
Oh, man, I would love it.
Dude.
I would love it. And then this is for you, Hans.
Thank you. Dude, when I come to Canada and invade Jay's home and then Michael Mercy's home and then your home, and I'll be like, I live in your home.
Okay. Brian, I have one last request before we go.
Okay. Can we get Lord Hoodie to make fun of people, please? Yeah. Hold on.
Say something about him.
I did that one already. Like, I actually was like subtly trying to like copy Carson's motions. Went back when he was under me in the order here, just to see if anybody would catch on that we were kind of doing the same thing, but I don't think anybody.
Well, so if I was doing this,
mannerisms, yeah.
What you're telling me?
Hey, hold on.
What you're telling me is you like to hold your double chin too?
Yeah, it helps. It helps. Yeah. See,
what's going on there? Where's Drew going?
Oh my gosh, he's the lower part of Chad.
Oh yeah,
nice.
Oh, that's great.
All right, Hans, you got to be the legs, Hans. That is funny. That is funny.
I can't top that.
Oh, by my shirt.
No, my camera follows me. Damn it.
Thank you, Drew. That was hilarious. Well, gentlemen, I can't thank you all enough for hanging out with me. And again, like everyone else in the stream has said, it would not be enjoyable without everyone in the chat. And it was a freaking bang up mega stream. And that's all I really wanted to do was just celebrate with you guys and give some free stuff away. And thank you all for doing that with me.
Oh, anytime, brother. Anytime.
Always good to spend time with you, man.
Yeah. Thank you all so much.
I just feel like you invited me on so I wouldn't win the stuff.
No. You're not bringing something to Joe Fest if you're like that concerned about it. But you got to watch out for me, man. Like I am like Santa Claus. I'm like a ninja Santa Claus. So, yeah. Again, thank you all so much. If anybody doesn't have any more parting thoughts, we're going to sign off.
Can I do this one, Chad? I don't know if you guys are aware, but Tony's come across Analog Toys has come across the opportunity to possibly come into possession of the some of the old Action Force Palatoy commercials.
Oh yeah.
Wow. So if anyone's not aware of that, he's doing a fundraiser to get a hold of those old prints, and he's going to put them up on a separate YouTube channel from his. So there's no monetization.
And it's not just the Action Force, Action Man stuff. It's Star Wars stuff and other commercials from that time too. So
yeah.
Correct. Yeah. Thank you, Drew G. I appreciate. Yeah, good clarification on that. But yeah, so if anyone is interested in having access to those rather than some of the 360p quality that has kind of just been living on the internet, go check that out. I think it would be great for the community to be able to see those in their highest quality.
And they're funding that where?
It's on GoFundMe. So if you go to his YouTube channel, he has a video about it, and then there's a link in the description on there.
I'll see if I can put it in the chat, like if I can find it.
Gotcha.
And Action Figure Adventure Season 2 is on Amazon, and the discs are available on Big Bad Toy Store. If you guys have not seen it, go to Amazon, buy it on there, watch it 500 times like I do, because I just put it on every day when I'm not watching Carson's commercials. And go buy a physical copy from Big Bad Toy Store, because what Jay and Rob do for children's health is freaking awesome.
Yeah,
and,
thanks, dude.
Help support them supporting these sick kids, because that's what this shit should be about. It should be about kids. And
computer's acting up, so I'm not going to be able to. Plus, I couldn't put it in the chat. I'm not a mod.
all right. Well, everybody who's still hanging out with us, go find that. And then if you can, make sure you go support Carson's endeavors as well, because we don't want Carson to live in a refrigerator box.
Operation Recall, we're like $1,500 from unlocking the last figure, which is Salty Dog. He's a CB. And then we get the bonus General Mortafaro figure as well. So $1,500 to go, and we're at the 480 that we needed. So
hell yeah.
Cheers.
All right. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Everybody in the chat, thank you. You guys are all awesome. Thank you for a great first year, and everybody
Congratulations, bud.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
it up,
Have an
fellas.
awesome day.
All you guys.
Thank you guys so much. All right. Yo, Joe.
Yo, Joe.
Yeah, buddy. Bye, Hans.
Bye.
What the fuck?